Hey guys, welcome to IGN Live presents Halo 4. I'm Casey Lynch. I'm joined by IGN's Ryan McCaffrey.
Hello.
And IGN's Mitchell Dyer.
I'm so excited.
And today, guys, we are going to play some Halo 4.
Yeah.
Specifically multiplayer, war games.
That's right. So our review went live last night at midnight because that's what time it's great to post reviews.
Yep.
And so
I'm tired.
I imagine you're tired. So
hanging out in the comments with everybody till 2 in the morning last night.
There's a lot of conversation.
It was moving really quick.
That's right. So we want to continue that conversation right now as we play the game. Be sure to tweet at us at IGN with hashtag Halo4. Send us your questions. We're going to be giving away 4 copies of Halo over the course of the next 2 hours. We're going to do our best to run through as many maps and game types as we can. We have a pretty full party here.
Yeah, we got a custom playlist going on here. We're
So
gonna invite all of our best friends.
Now, this is all, of course, happening a week before the game comes out. Comes out next Tuesday. So because of that, we aren't playing any single player. We don't want to show any spoilers or anything like that. So this will all be dedicated to war games. So before we jump in, and while Mitch is setting everything up, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's different in war games with Halo 4 compared to previous Halo games?
So the biggest things are some Call of Duty style perks and other little bits and pieces, like a kill cam, for instance. Kill cam's new for Halo 4, which is really cool. You get to see, how did that guy get me? Okay, I see it now. And so they're calling them specializations in Halo 4. Once you rank up all the way to level 50, which actually moves fairly quickly, you'll see we're going to start at level 1 with a fresh character, but then we will advance fairly quickly to start with. Once you hit 50, you can choose a specialization, which will give you an actual gameplay-altering effect. There's, for instance, Wheelman, which will, whenever you're driving a Warthog or a vehicle, it'll increase the hit points on that vehicle and make it a little tougher to bring down, and also quicker to recover that vehicle. There's also one whose name escapes me, that you can gain XP faster. There's about 10 of them total. You'll get several of them unlocked from launch day if you buy the limited edition, but for everyone else, they will unlock as you progress after you hit level 50. So we're certainly not going to hit 50 today.
No, sir. And we're level 1 right now, so we're going to start out at level 1 and work our way through it naturally. No double XP. We're going to just jump into a game and level up naturally. So you can see the progression system, you can see the unlocks, whether that's with the Spartan points or the armor customization, all that stuff.
Let's do it. So we're starting on Exile, which is probably my favorite Halo 4 map so far. This is what I feel is the signature big team, vehicle-heavy Halo 4 map. As you're about to see, it is a very Halo-y looking setting, green grass, rolling hills, gorgeous rocks, and we're playing good old Capture the Flag. We can't play Halo without playing CTF.
That's right, and this map is definitely suited for vehicle-based, objective-based gameplay.
Very much, absolutely.
Oh, Ryan is inverted. His controller is wrong and terrible.
Hurry up, Mitch. Back in the game. There we go.
Yay, hello.
All right. So every vehicle, just about, is present in this map. We have Mitch is on the Mongoose now, but there are Warthogs, including the Gauss Warthog variant is hidden in here as well. Actually, not even hidden. It's right over there.
Oh boy.
And you just killed me. That's my gamer tag. Somebody's playing as me. So.
And we saw that
there's the kill cam
rifle,
there,
which has been beefed up, by the way. The assault rifle is actually pretty tough at short to medium range.
It feels good. I like it.
The Banshee is in this level, as well as the Scorpion tank.
Is it really? Where?
It's over on the opposite side of the map, sort of hidden as hidden as it can be, up in the mountain face. This is the only one of the 13 Halo 4 maps that has a Scorpion tank in it by default.
Now there's, so let's talk a little bit about the maps. You mentioned that there's 13. There's 10 that are like pre-made, original, unique maps, and then there's 3 that are made using Forge, correct?
Yeah, 3 Forge maps, same way there were 4 or 5 Forge maps in Reach, including the remake of Blood Gulch, and of course in Reach. Here, it's 3 Forge-built maps. We're going to see them. We're going to make a point to play them today, because one of them is Blood Gulch inspired as well, and it made us very happy when we were playing it earlier.
I still haven't had a chance to play these big maps, so I'm discovering this fresh. And I'm enjoying this map a lot.
Yeah, you see, I mean, this game is flat out gorgeous. I mean, even in multiplayer here, as lots of stuff is happening, this is a huge step up visually for the franchise. and that's an understatement. Oh, this is going to be good. Look at that.
Back off.
Well
my
done.
flag.
So now, talking about the differences in gameplay between previous Halo games, you already mentioned sort of this new persistent kind of perk system. What else is very different, or say for instance somebody hasn't played Halo since Halo 3 even? What are they going to find that's unique and different here?
They're going to find a lot of new guns. I think above all else, as the review that's on IGN now states, Halo 4's biggest victory, I think, is in the gunplay, which is, of course, the absolute heart of the combat. The weapon complement here it's unlike any Halo game I've ever seen. There are so many weapons because they've amassed so many of them now over 4 previous mainline Halo games plus ODST, and most of them are here. There are a couple omissions. There's no more dual wielding, so no dual SMGs, none of the brute weapons.
Thank you, 343.
Yeah.
So,
Big
but
fan.
although now the brute spiker from Halo 3 was semi-effective against shotguns, for instance.
Well,
in
it's
those
not in this
instances,
game.
but, right.
It's not here.
Exactly,
Although,
so.
interestingly, though brutes have nothing to do with Halo 4,
Right.
the gravity hammer
Okay.
returns.
It's just around, yeah.
It's fun.
Well, exactly. So
9
now
guns
it returns
carried into battle.
for 2 reasons. For one, obviously for Griffball, which hopefully
We'll do that
we'll
too.
spend a little bit of time playing today. But there's also a moment in the campaign where it pops up. We won't talk about exactly when or how, but yeah, gravity hammer is in the game. So which
So you see
we
one of the
also
new.
say thank you to.
See here. This is one of the new things.
I'm going to try to get it from him.
The power weapons are dropped via ordinances, sometimes at the beginning of the map, sometimes as the game goes on. And what we just got killed by, what Mitch is driving, by the way, I want to point out, if he sucks, it's him, not me. That was the sticky detonator, which is one of the new weapons for Halo 4. It's exactly what you think it is. You can fire it, it sticks, and then you can run away and pull the right trigger again to actually detonate that thing.
I had
Right.
it used against me last night in a way that I didn't even consider. Someone used it as basically like a proximity mine. They like shot against a wall, waited for me to come around the corner, and
Absolutely.
detonated it
Yep.
there.
You
Now-
can also fire it and detonate it while it's actually
Sure.
just sailing. So you can shoot it into a crowd of people and just time it to
I-
go up.
I
Now,
recommend-
little piece of trivia: what's it called? The sticky detonator.
Sticky detonator.
That was the first weapon that we saw when the initial announcement of Halo 4 came out with the trailer.
Chief
it was
uses
what
it to bust through
Exactly.
that
Yeah,
wall.
which we didn't
Yeah.
even realize at the time.
Yeah, we
What is
didn't-
that? It's like a pistol with an attachment. Turns
Exactly.
out that attachment was explosive.
Lols.
And there's your
So
scorpion tank.
now,
Here's another change, by the way.
Get out
Yes.
of there. No!
oh, well, we just saw it for a second. But what was unique about that?
The flag carrier can now shoot a pistol. You don't have to drop the flag and then switch to your gun and shoot. You can still beat people with the flag, but you now have a fairly potent Magnum pistol to help you out while you're toting the flag, so
That's
you're
right.
not completely defenseless.
It's almost Halo 1 pistol quality.
And if you do decide to melee and potentially kill somebody with the flag, you can score a flag assassination.
Flag assassination, which
Oh,
might be
geez.
the
Is
best
that
word
one
ever.
word made
think
or
so.
2 words made into one?
I
Flag
don't-
assassination?
I don't know how to spell it. So, guys, we are, if you're just tuning in, playing Halo 4 live. We're playing multiplayer right now. Make sure you send us tweets to @IGN, #Halo4, with your questions for a chance to win copies of the game. Guji just did that right now and is asking, does the multiplayer seem faster paced
Yes.
than previous installments?
Unquestionably, yes.
And the reason for that is mainly because sprint is built in now. Everybody has sprint by default, not unlimited. That's actually one of the armor abilities, or not on armor, one of those support packages
Specializations, right?
is unlimited sprint. But
Yeah.
everybody can sprint for a short distance now. So it's whereas in Halo Reach, you could only do that if you chose it as an armor ability.
Right.
So here, anybody can sprint for a short amount of time. So even though these maps may seem big, you can get around them a lot quicker than you could in any Halo map before it. That was a nice turret kill, Mitch.
I'm getting torn up.
You've really
Oh,
Spartan
Splazers,
laser.
yes. The Splazer's back. So
was
now,
that,
compared
James?
to Halo Reach, there's a number of things in addition to sprint that changed the pace. Namely, there's no more health packs. So that was something that was thrown in Halo Reach, where you could recharge your shield.
in an effort to get back to Halo 1 a little bit, and here we've decided, or 343 has decided, let's just get back to the shield combat and make it speeds up the game,
Right.
as you noted, Casey.
Yeah, and then some of the other things are.
nope.
Oh,
Gee.
That guy had my
Banshee
number.
for the win.
Good job, Casey. That was you.
How
did you do that?
I'm playing with my brain. But
Right there.
a lot of the armor abilities have come
that's
back, but
fine.
one that's not here, which I would say slowed the game down in Halo Reach, was armor lock.
Oh, you reported it!
Ah, what up? Give me that.
We've boarded the Banshee now.
Oh,
fly away, Mitch.
I think it's still inverted. Ah!
Oh no!
It is. All right, we're good. We're good.
So if you hold the left bumper and press a direction, you'll do your barrel rolls and twists again, just like you could in previous Halo games.
I want the flag, but I don't want to give up this Banshee.
Casey, you were just asking about armor lock.
Right. Yeah. So how do you feel about the removal of armor lock?
I do not miss it.
I don't either. I think it helps keep the pace going.
Yeah, it keeps the game flowing. It's really
Okay, that's a lost cause.
not something that I think benefited the game too much. I found that it was sort of a novelty in Reach, and it also just didn't. I don't know. I feel like it just didn't fit into the flow of the combat, and so it's gone.
Boo Sims is asking, how do you feel about the improvements to the UNSC weapons? Which ones have the biggest changes?
Well, so the DMR and battle rifle have returned. These two guns are. It's funny that you could have made the case that they might have brought one or the other of them back, but both of them are here, and they both are amazing. They both feel so good. We're seeing the We've been seeing Mitch get killed a lot by the DMR, and
get in my
we're trying. Come on, trying to get a ride for the flag carrier here. Get in!
Oh, I don't want to accidentally kill you, dude. Get in!
Get in! Oh, there we go. Drive.
Oh, that would have been amazing if you would have killed the other carrier.
Oh, apparently
No, you're in the way.
That's all right. This is it's gonna block the path.
Fredo can do it.
So anyway, the battle rifle in its 3-shot burst form is back, as you remember it from Halo 2, and the DMR is not only back, but I feel like it has been pumped up to the extent where, to me, the DMR is the closest that we've gotten ever to the Halo 1 pistol.
It feels real good.
It doesn't fire as fast as the Halo 1 pistol, but it does zoom in, and it's about a 4 or so shot kill.
Oh!
Look at that.
Man, you just got clowned.
No.
That was a good game. 3-2, very quick.
Very good game.
I didn't even know they stole our flag.
Now let's see how many experience points we earned, even in defeat there.
Yep, so this is one match.
You get most of your points come from just finishing a match.
Just playing the game.
So don't quit.
Yeah.
Yay, we earned XP. All without...
I'm gonna level up. No, I'm not. Just kidding.
Not this time. Probably next round.
That's
we'll
right.
get to level 2.
So guys, tweet us your questions at IGN, #Halo4. We're playing some multiplayer. We just finished a game of Capture the Flag, CTF on Exile. What are we going to do next,
How do we
Mitch?
feel, Ryan? What do you want to
Well,
do?
let's just roll on down the list. Let's do Dominion.
All right.
And let's try, how about Longbow? Dominion on Longbow.
Good call.
Because these are all 10 of these core maps are brand new, with the exception of Ragnarok, which is a remake of Valhalla. We will get to that.
Oh my gosh, yes we will. We'll probably play more than one match of that.
Because there's something very special to show off on Ragnarok.
I'm so excited.
The
for
Mantis mech, which so we'll get to that very soon. But
So you learn a lot about people when they tweet at you because you see their Twitter names. 12-inch Dread.
Ooh.
I'm not quite sure what that could mean, but is asking, do the Covenant have as much armor variety as the Spartans, or at least more than they had in Halo Reach?
Does he mean in multiplayer? Like
I think if he's talking about multiplayer,
there are no
play as the
it is
Covenant.
Spartans only. Because in the context of the fiction, what's going on is you are participating in war games. You're training as part of the program on the UNSC Infinity, which is one of the UNSC ships.
All right, so here we are on Longbow.
Yeah, let's do this.
If you've been following our Halo 4 coverage here on IGN, you may have seen this map. We did guided map tours of all 10 maps with the lead level designer from 343, Kynan Pearson.
Okay.
Mitch is really embarrassing himself.
This could have gone better.
Again, Mitch Dyer, ladies and gentlemen.
Now he has to redeem himself by trying to
This isn't going to go well.
It's going great.
take down the Warthog by himself with no driver.
Okay, he's coming.
All right.
This guy's
so now Longbow's kind of a mid to long range map. It has both like big pockets of indoor areas to have sort of close combat.
That's where they're holding up all the capture points.
Right, but then there's lots of open areas where you can run around in Warthogs and vehicles and whatnot.
And those indoor areas are of key importance here in Dominion mode because, as you can see, marked on the HUD, A, B, and C capture points. Which as soon as now, Mitch, just try and get to a capture point here once this
I can't make you any promises, Ryan.
Well, B is already being captured, so maybe try and head for
C or A bound.
It looks.
Hey, buddy.
DMR and Mitch, you got this. Nicely done, sir.
There's two Alfredos, you can't beat him.
We saw the DMR in action there. You were headshotting him, and it was very effective.
Yeah, but the assault rifle was equally effective. I mean, he took me down.
So now, the heart of Dominion is it's territory-based. You have to gain control of 3 different capture points, and then once you do, you can fortify each one of those points by way of the longer you hold on to it, you earn upgrades to
the base, like actual shields that you cannot walk through. You have to
right
here, as we've seen pop up.
You're
you have to melee
actually-
through them
yeah,
or explode them.
Okay. So
Destroy them.
it's almost like Halo Wars in that respect, because that's a similar function to how that base building worked.
Yes.
Was you would just fortify and expand
So,
on it. Wow, we just got
What
slaughtered.
happened there was the blue team managed to get to all 3, and when that happened, if you capture all 3, the other team goes into a last stand mode where everybody gets an overshield, and you have to capture one of the 3 bases quickly in order to keep the match going. Mitch and his team failed to do that.
Yeah, don't
there.
put this just on me. 100
Is it
points.
just capturing the last base, or is it now what they're trying to do is exterminate all the entire other teams, and they have
Right.
60 seconds to do that. If they kill everybody within that time,
Correct.
having captured all 3 bases, it's game over, and that's what happens.
Which is what just happened to our
right.
team.
Okay. So now Dominion's brand new. I mean, we've never.
We're gonna do it
we
again.
played.
Yeah, let's do Dominion again. Let's do it on, let's see here. Keep going. Meltdown.
Meltdown?
Yeah, Meltdown's another big map.
All right.
It is very large. Actually, you can get a Mantis in Dominion mode.
I'm all over that.
Let's tee it up.
So now Dominion is a little bit like Territories used to be,
Little
but
bit.
again, it's built to do different things that sort of take some cues from, like, say, for instance, Gears of War's Horde mode with the fortifications. You're able
Correct.
to, other than shields, you can earn turrets.
Turrets, yes.
You can earn
Vehicles.
ghosts.
Vehicle spawns.
Yes, yeah, banshees. So the longer you hold a certain base,
Yeah, weapon drops.
yeah, absolutely. And then while you're playing as well, you obviously you get your streaks. And what are they called in Halo 4?
Well, they're
not kill
personal
streaks.
ordinances.
Ordnance drops,
As
yeah.
you keep.
But what are the streaks called? Or is there a term for
I
that?
don't think there is one.
Yeah,
Not that I've heard anyway.
well,
Nobody says like, oh, kill
The
streak or
faster
anything
you
like that.
kill, the quicker the ordnance builds up.
Okay.
And so if Mitch can get a little something going, we'll see the personal ordnance drop.
Yeah,
in
we'll
which
see what happens.
You'll be able to. Yeah.
Okay. This
Nice.
is the
the
Promethean rocket
the
launcher.
incinerator,
Yes.
incineration cannon.
Roasted me alive.
Now,
Oh, there's one.
and there's one
What
right there.
up?
So now that's something that's different too.
Get 'em.
People who are diehard Halo players would memorize power weapon locations on maps,
Rock, do it.
and they would even
Reload.
be, they would play with a style where they would
Oh.
anticipate respawn times of the power weapons. So that's all changed
Can't do that.
in Halo 4 because all of the power weapons are randomly generated. They appear in different locations on the map.
Get it. There we go.
And then the idea of ordnance totally changes it as well, because you can call down a power weapon yourself, or
Yeah, you'll-
an overshield.
You'll get
or-
a choice of 3 ordnance drops. It could be a power-up like speed boost or damage boost or overshield, or it could be a weapon.
Where's the
And
heat?
one of the base captured. Good job. So now we see here fortifying. 25 seconds. If we can hold this thing, nice job, Mitch. You can
killed
hold
yourself.
this for 17 more seconds. The base will reinforce, and we'll get a weapon drop. We'll get some additional perks here.
So guys, if you're just joining us, we are playing Halo 4 multiplayer.
Oh.
This is a game of Dominion, a brand new gameplay mode.
The Mantis is right above you.
You should go get that. The
Oh,
Mantis
no,
is the
it's
mech.
not mine
It's
though.
an enemy
They have it.
Mantis.
Oh, okay.
Fortified
And
Bravo, though.
this is on a brand new map called Longbow. We are taking your questions.
This is Meltdown.
Oh, sorry, on Meltdown. Sorry, my bad. And we are taking your questions on Twitter. Tweet us at IGN, hashtag Halo4. We have some more questions coming in. Surge303 asks, have the kill streaks changed at all, or are there new stats in the Carnage report?
I haven't even checked the
Carnage report,
in
it's
detail.
all the same. I mean, it's pretty thorough, as it always has been in
We'll check it
Halo.
out after this.
Yeah, we can look at that. I mean,
up.
it's kill to death ratio.
Oh, we're in last stand. We need to go get a base here, quickly.
I would say the main thing that's different is
Oh my god.
the main thing that's different with the Carnage report and things that happen as it relates to how you do in a game is you're
Okay,
now.
I got mold.
That was awesome. You're now earning experience for assists. You can earn experience
For driving.
for driving,
for
also for
splatters.
distracting.
Yes.
And all of that plays into how quickly you earn your ordnance drop.
There,
Yeah, like-
there are also challenges related to all of that. So to get like the assistant mastery, you not only get assists on kills, but distracting
that
enemies
capture
from.
point, Mitch.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh,
I tried.
I just didn't like you. Okay, so Sam Smiley. I'm sorry, yeah.
Smiley. Let's say
Smiley.
Smiley.
We'll say Smiley.
that
A lot of people worried about.
30 points right here.
That was
15. Interesting.
Second.
Different promotes, maybe.
That was my ghost. Yeah, so you get points for assassination as well. The question is, a lot of people were worried about the new additions to multiplayer, that they would be too quote-unquote Call of Duty. Does it feel that way so far?
Not at all. It still very much feels like Halo.
It's clearly inspired by Call of Duty, but it works out to Halo's advantage very, very well.
And it's not generally
killing
inspired
me?
by Call of Duty. There are things that it's obvious that 343 has looked at what made Call of Duty successful, and they've sort of taken some plays, I guess, from their playbook, so to
right.
speak. But it's still very much Halo.
So as we get
this
to
mine?
stop right
Yeah,
here. Yeah,
right.
this is our base has been fortified. We have shields that we can walk through. The other team can't. Mitch, if you step
Yeah.
outside again, we've built a turret
Hello,
as well.
turret.
Which all you got to do is once it's available, you just walk up and hold X, and it does it automatically.
Oh, cool.
So it's not any sort of weird.
So we could build a Warthog right there, too.
Yes, let's
Hey,
take
let's
that
do that.
spawn.
Give me it.
Oh, it's a Gauss Hog too.
Somebody get in. Please, anybody.
You got a guy straight ahead. Oh no, he's down below you. Okay.
Come back here, Sam.
Oh, that's a
Sam.
mantis.
Sam.
That's
Sam,
a
please.
mantis.
Get it.
Shoot that mantis. Get it.
Oh, we're
Get
about
it.
to fall
Oh,
off.
time to drive. He saw you.
Yep.
So now let's talk a little bit about the Mantis. This is a brand new vehicle. It's sort of like a Metal Gear. It's sort of like a mech. What is it, and what does it do?
It is a walking tank of destruction. It takes,
And my sadness.
it takes 2 Spartan laser shots to bring down. That's not a good idea, Mitch. Not a
Nope.
good idea.
Oh, yeah, right. You can't hijack
Assault
it.
rifle.
If
Huh?
Alfredo, okay, he's actually
getting out.
popped
Oh.
out of it for some reason. What Alfredo should have done there is if he had hit the right bumper,
Listen closely, Alfredo.
it does a foot stomp that will just destroy anything that's in spitting distance of you. So
I'm out of
it's
lives.
a point blank attack.
So
we're
that's
done.
a Ryan McCaffrey pro tip right there for you. When you jump in the Mantis the first time, don't forget to stomp on something.
Don't forget to stomp.
Very important.
Very useful.
Okay. We have more questions coming in. Anti-Solar Flare asks, so what do Ordinance drops bring out to the player? More teamwork when choosing or individual skill? What do they bring out of a player?
So, I mean, I could call an Ordnance drop. Specifically, I see Ryan is over there. I know he's out of ammo. I could call an Ordnance drop for a Needler or
Absolutely.
a shotgun, and he could pick it up.
Anybody can pick
They
it.
can also- yeah, they
the
can be
other
stolen.
team could steal it.
But, I mean, kind of like Call of Duty's care packages, it takes you on the enemy team longer to receive it than it would me to run up and just take it.
Right. I think what he's getting at is it something
DMR
that's
unlocked.
is it something that's going to encourage more selfish or individual style play or more teamwork? And I would say that compared to the kill streak paradigm,
Right,
of
from-
Call of Duty,
sure.
that this would be a little bit more team oriented because
Yes.
it's just happening while you're playing. You're not
Yeah.
you're not dead set on getting 2 more kills for that kill streak, so you unlock XYZ as you would in Call of Duty.
So we have no more. No items yet.
Unlock that DMR, Mitch.
Yeah, let's get the DMR.
Yeah.
We have 1 Spartan point, as you can see up at the very top
And
there.
we want to use it wisely.
So essentially, everything you do while you're playing helps to go towards earning an Ordnance drop. So, yeah, it's almost like a reward for just playing, and
Let's do, let's see here. Let's mix it up. Let's go flood mode,
All right.
which is it's essentially the formalized version of infection which was of course a community-made thing originally.
Yep.
And let's do it on abandon.
Ooh, good choice.
All right, so let's talk about Abandon. Abandon, it's asymmetrical, it's close quarters, it's best suited for 4v4, maybe a few more than
Or
that.
less.
Or less.
Yeah.
So this is one of the new maps that was pretty much just announced. It was in the beginning of October that we sort of took the lid off
Yep.
of it, and we showed sort of the idea behind this map. It's a weird looking map.
Yeah, it's got a lot of weird stuff on it, like just trees growing
so
in weird directions.
The first time I saw it, my first initial reaction was there's parts of it that remind me of Cold Storage, and then there's parts of it that reminded me of Backwash a
Yes.
little bit.
So just to explain what's going
zombie!
on. We have this whole big team of however many versus 1 zombie. And then as that zombie kills us, our
get
teammates
infected.
become infected and become zombies. And it's an inevitable failure. Everybody will lose. But whoever lives the longest becomes the winner. Man, we are
Right.
Oh, look at
They're
that.
holding it off.
So it is essentially it's a swords and shotguns game mode. The humans get shotguns, the flood gets swords. And actually, Mitch, I want you to get infected, but maybe in a little bit. Let's try and kill
Rude.
1 or 2 first.
So rude.
So now people who've been playing Halo for a while are very familiar with infection and zombie type game modes.
There he is.
Ollie!
All right. That was not good, Mitch.
So, but to your point, what 343 has done is not only formalized it, but they've put some design against it. So,
Oh, you've converted him.
so I mean, back in the day with Halo 2, when we would play what I guess amounted to zombies, you just would, once you died, you would just switch teams, and I think that's kind of how it was in Halo 3 as well.
Yeah.
And so, and then it became something that you would automatically switch teams. And now, I mean, it's just brand new. Plus, it incorporates the Flood, and this is the only place that we see the Flood in Halo 4.
To be clear, yes.
Yes. So we won't talk about what happens in the single-player campaign, but we can confirm what doesn't happen. There is no Flood in the single-player campaign of Halo 4.
They have scary sounds. Oh my god.
Yeah, as you can see, you have a very floody veneer here with your spike arm and your sort of bloody vision. And that thruster pack there.
It's way more useful as a Flood than it is as a Spartan.
Well, so what happens in Flood is your movement speed and jump speed and get tweaked. So you can really fly around the map, and the thruster pack really helps you do that. So now
Let's start with some Promethean vision so we can get a lock on where this dude's coming from.
So this Promethean vision is one of the armor abilities. It's one of the first ones you're able to unlock in the game. Of course, didn't help us too much there.
I'm so scared.
We didn't get a good look at it. Hard light shield there, another armor ability.
Yep, that's
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Boom.
Get
All
it.
right,
Nice.
well played.
Oh,
behind you.
Behind you.
Alfredo, no! Oh, that guy just saved my butt.
If you are just tuning in, guys, we're playing Halo 4 multiplayer. This is Flood, which is a infection game type on the map Abandon. Please tweet us your questions. We're going to be giving away a copy of the game here in the next couple minutes. Tweet us at IGN, hashtag Halo 4. Let us know what you think and ask us your questions about this crazy game.
There we go. Nice.
Nice.
Come up there, I dare you.
Double kill. Always love hearing that.
Your announcer guy impression is pretty good. Thanks.
He jumped.
That was awesome.
So now the Flood, it looks like they have different gravity settings as well.
Yes.
Yeah, they fly very high.
And as you can see, the humans are doing a really good job here of controlling that top part and making the Flood come to them. It's a definite strategy on this map, in this mode.
They haven't got very many of us. The zombie count is still really low.
Oh, but we're splintering apart now. This is what they want.
I gotta
Yeah,
go back. I
exactly.
gotta go back.
Stay
fellas.
together.
They only come out at night, mostly.
Mostly. Or
Here
not.
come a couple. Here come a couple.
Yeah, they come.
Oh god, where?
Well, he fell down. Fell down. Might come up the grav lift. Who knows?
I can't stand losing track of them, Ryan. It's too much stress. I can't take it.
That's the point of the game mode. So normally this moves pretty quick, but the Flood are being very tentative here.
They're being very-
There's one. If you can assassinate
get
him, I would
cocky.
give you $1.
Oh!
almost.
That would have been yeah. That would have been
Good thing
nice.
I don't have $1 in my wallet.
Oh, poor Ryan.
You talk a big game, McCaffrey.
That's
I
right.
do. It was all. I would have just bought you in and out for lunch.
Oh, wait.
That's way
are
better
we
than
gonna do
$1.
that?
Can we?
We can do that.
Oh, guys. Man.
You're on the West Coast.
My day just got so much better, you
This
guys.
this live stream just got amazing. All right, so
Mitch, it's you.
you're playing and fighting against
Yeah.
yourself. You killed yourself, man.
Oh, I
So
can
the
go
Flood
active
seem
camo.
to bark as well.
Yeah, they have a nice howl shriek.
It's almost like a seal getting punched in the stomach,
That's disturbing.
That's terrible. Why would you say something like that?
because that's what it sounds like. I don't know if you've
don't-
ever heard a seal get punched in the stomach.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Get him. Oh, you are tearing it up.
Oh,
Nice
nice.
one. Nice.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so Jugular13 asks, how much of a difference is Flood compared to Infection?
It's the same thing.
Same
It's
thing.
just prettier.
Yeah, it's just the appearance.
fundamentally the exact same thing.
And it's all automatic.
Yeah. It's all just built into the game.
Yep.
We've got one more round here. Make it count, Mitch.
All right. I'll do what I can. I hope I get a lot of experience for this, because I'm doing all right.
Free for all this is just everybody?
Yeah.
All right. How many? There we go.
There you are.
Here they come. Coming up, coming up, coming up.
Come and
get
get it,
some.
Mark Ryan. Oh, he went upstairs. Now I'm scared. Run away.
Well, he's dead now.
Oh, good.
You helped, you chipped
Got the
away on him a
assist.
little bit. Down below you, down below you.
Leaping through the air like a fool.
So it's interesting, different armor abilities obviously serve you in different situations. The Promethean Vision seems completely suited for Flood.
Yeah. Well, and of course, Flood is sort of a particular case with Halo 4 where it's very outside the normal Halo 4 War Games realm. But you make a good point, Casey. With so far as I've been playing, which has been a lot so far, I've found that I choose my armor ability based on two things. What's the map and what's the game mode? So I've been playing a lot of Team Slayer, so it's just shoot the other guys.
Shooty things.
And when this map comes up, I always take Promethean Vision. For this exact reason, because there are a lot of pillars and hiding places and multi-level things, and having Promethean Vision here really helps you get the drop on people, which that
just saved that dude's
yeah,
bacon.
Totally. You should get extra points for that.
Oh, you got an assist. So, oh gosh, wow.
Nicely done. Good stand there.
So now to be clear, with Flood, you could still choose whatever your specialization is and your armor ability. Like it's not just preset for this game type.
No, it's preset for Flood.
So everybody has Promethean Vision in Flood.
You can,
choose it,
or you can have the camo, or you can have the thrust.
Okay, so that's good to know though. So.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
I've
very
never
nice.
seen that.
Okay, so Fatboy Gumption asks, I was initially skeptical about the Promethean Vision. How do you guys feel about it? We're just talking about it.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite skills.
Do you feel like it's a valuable skill though? I mean, or some of the armor abilities can sometimes feel very useful, and other times you don't use them as much.
Yeah, I mean there are some that I'm using now. I bought the thruster and I bought the sentry gun, and neither of them seem particularly useful for the way I play.
Yeah.
But for my playstyle, the Promethean Vision's great because I can tuck in a corner with a shotgun and wait for someone to sprint by, and I know they're coming.
But for me, when say Complex comes up, which is a bit of a larger map we'll get to. In fact, how about now?
Why not now?
I don't like to take Promethean Vision because that's a map which I tend to play. It's more of a long-range battle map with the heavily favoring the DMR and/or any sniper rifle type weapons. So I find the Promethean Vision doesn't really help me on that map. I choose something else like Hard Light Shield, where if I'm getting shot at by somebody else with a DMR, I can throw out my shield and retreat and live to fight another day. So it absolutely, the strength of each armor ability depends on which map you're on.
So we're jumping into Regicide right now, which is one of Halo 4's new multiplayer modes.
Yes.
It's similar to VIP in that there is one guy who's the king and everybody's going after him.
Yeah, you can play Team Regicide, which are we doing that or are we doing free-for-all?
I think it's free-for-all.
Yeah, this is sort of the default way to play it, where you want to kill everybody, but you get extra points. It's a point-based game. Whoever reaches the point limit first wins. So you can get points for shooting anyone. However, you get a lot more points if you can shoot the king. So Mitch, shoot yourself there.
You're the boss.
Oh,
Where'd he go?
Where'd he go?
right there. That's a battle rifle taking you down.
Yep.
I just threw a grenade. Just why not?
All right, so let's give away a copy of the game.
do it.
We've got an interesting question from Gaming Feud. He asks, does it seem that 343 has fixed the problem of annoying campers?
Well, sure, things like Promethean Vision help with that. I mean,
Get out of here, James.
grenade him, Mitch.
I had none.
Oh.
I wasted him way before that.
That would do it.
I wouldn't say that they've done away with it. I think what they've done is they've created a very sort of full-bodied suite of things that you can do. Now, there's plenty of people who will use these different armor abilities and their specializations to play the way they play. Then people will still camp.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I've
the
had
king
no
is
issues
marked.
with camping.
And see what happens is if you end up being the king and you
You were
stay alive
close.
for a while, you'll get more points, which will help you win. Nice shot.
Right. Yeah, and the longer you stay alive, not only do you get more of a point bonus, but I don't know exactly what the time is, if it's at a minute or 2 minutes, but you actually receive higher shields and
Yes.
then begin to start even doing more damage, I believe. Or you get like an
eventually
ordnance drop
just
or something.
Get super badass.
Yeah. So the funny thing with FFA game types and lone wolves from Halo 3 and whatever the hoppers have been called in the past is a lot of people can get really fixated on the king or the regicide it is the king.
Yep.
And not pay attention to the 3 or 4 other people that are running right around him.
Yeah, always shoot them.
Yeah,
Because they're
exactly.
distracted, so your best bet is to take out the guys who are focused on him.
It's like free points or
It will-
discounted points.
Absolutely, and those
Points
points,
on sale.
go towards you regaining the king status. So,
Yes.
So you can play one of several ways with Regicide.
I find it interesting that you...
Like these guys, they're all just running right next to each other trying to shoot the king.
Oh.
All right, so...
I'm a big fan of this map, by the way. The more I play it, the more I like it. It is the ideal DMR showcase. And it's... Or sniper rifle, but I'm personally not very good with the sniper rifle. Mitch, you were doing all right with it there earlier. But yeah, it's very much it's not a huge map, but it's bigger. It's definitely a mid-size map. Good for 4-on-4. 3-on-3, I definitely wouldn't go any smaller than that. I wouldn't bring fewer than 6 total players to this. Oh, finish it. Nice headshot there.
There's my hologram out too soon. What is going on? Oh wow, okay. He was
that was a battle rifle.
So guys, if you're just joining us, we are playing Halo 4 multiplayer. This is a new game type called Regicide, and it's on the map Complex. If you have questions for us, please tweet us at IGN with hashtag Halo 4. We just gave away a copy of the game to Gaming Feud. I don't know if we ever came to a consensus. Do you guys feel like campers have been in some way penalized, or that they're discouraged from camping, or is it just kind of more of the same?
I've never had any issues with camping in this.
Yeah,
I mean, it didn't even occur to
hasn't
me.
Cropped up.
Yeah.
Never even heard of it.
Never. What is camping? What's video games?
Does that involve a tent?
All right, here's a really good question from Carl Willis too. He asks, how do the gunshots feel and sound compared to other Halo games?
Funny you bring that up. If you read the review on IGN.com, the audio in general, the sound design in Halo 4 is absolutely one of the best things about the game. Every weapon sound has been completely redone. Nothing has been left untouched. And these guns, even the assault rifle here, listen to this. It just sounds beefier and more intimidating. And it really just, it may seem trivial, but it's not. It adds a lot to the combat when these weapons just sound more dangerous.
Yeah, now, so does that say something about the sound design for Halo 4, or does it also say something that maybe the sound design in previous Halo games wasn't that exceptional or noteworthy?
It was fine in previous games. It's just been taken to an absolute higher level with Halo 4.
Right. So it was fine. That's what we're going for then. That's
fine.
the benchmark. Huh?
IGN.com.
The sound was fine, guys.
Get him. It's you.
I would say, there's a lot of things. That was nice.
Oh my God.
Having spent a considerable amount of time playing the game myself, I would say there's many ways that 343 has tweaked the Halo formula, but sound to me stands out, almost above.
Nice shot, Mitch.
That was completely
almost above
not
everything else. Like the way that the weapons. People keep talking about how do the weapons feel. Well, because of the sound, I think they feel incredible.
Yeah,
They do.
everything sounds like it's hitting harder. Everything sounds just really, really deadly.
And you feel powerful.
Yeah, when you scope in with that DMR and pull the trigger, it is just a potent crack.
Potent, you like that word.
Potent too.
You've been using that a lot. All right, we got some questions coming in here. Pascal Rivet asks, do weapons spawn on the map too, or do they only come via ordinances?
There's a bit of both.
Yeah, we talked about this a little bit earlier, but talk about where the weapons lie on the maps before ordinance.
So a lot of them just spawn in very random locations, or I guess there are set locations that are randomized. So at the beginning of most, if not all matches, 3 weapons will spawn, like a rocket launcher, a sniper rifle, various Promethean weaperonry, and then from there you just you go for it or you don't, and you work toward the ordinances.
Everybody's here.
And they're all trying to shoot this one guy.
What are you doing, Mitch?
I was going for it.
Not paying attention to the 4 other guys they could have killed.
I got a couple of them.
That's right. So and then do we know if the maps themselves, they have preset weapon spawns? So do we know that in traditional Team Slayer on Complex, there's always going to be a shotgun, a rocket, and an X? Or is it is the weapon itself even randomized?
I think the weapon is randomized.
Okay.
It may be like a limited number of randomized things, but as far as I've seen, it's been like...
Well, the starting weapon drops in certain modes can be preset. For instance, on Adrift, which we will take a look at, one of the smaller maps, there's always a sword in the very middle.
Oh, yeah,
of the
that's
match
true.
starts.
But sometimes on the edge, you'll have a sniper rifle, and other times it might be like a carbine.
Okay. All right, so there is a little bit of consistency, because that was always the thing, from Halo Combat Evolved all the way up to Reach. There were certain maps where when you spawned, everybody would make a run for the rocket or the sword.
Any first-person shooter ever.
Yeah, exactly. So,
where are you going, Mitch?
Thought that was going to be a route, but it's not.
Don't jump off of the map. Oh, kill me. Oh, man.
DMR.
For the win.
Take him down.
No.
Well, you did well.
All right, let's take some more questions. CJS8178, what's going on, CJS? Asks, do the perks in multiplayer make it unbalanced for those with lower ranks?
Inherently, I guess, yeah. Because right now we're all lower ranked. Some of the guys in this are really high because they've been playing it a whole lot. And they have stuff that we don't. So you have to work toward it. But it doesn't take that long.
It's not, well, and two things. It's not to the degree that Call of Duty is. I mean, for me, I feel like if I jump into a Call of Duty match and there's a dude there that's 20 levels higher than me, I have no chance.
I completely agree, yeah.
But here, you know, it's definitely not as significant. The bonuses are more mild. And also, you know, the matchmaking is going to pair you up generally with people that are close to your level.
Sure.
So,
we're going to rock Hot Pink, if that's cool with everybody.
What are you up to? You just couldn't resist, could you? All right, so let's see here. Well, it's on the list. Let's show off Griffball, shall we? We need to go to the Griffball court, which...
so this is the first official inclusion of Griffball, yeah?
Yes. Scroll down, scroll down. Where was it again? It is... let's see.
I wish it would just tell me.
I forget. Is it under Erosion?
There are 2 times.
Yes, the
yeah,
Griffball
court.
Okay, so for people who aren't familiar with Griffball, please explain.
That's all you. I didn't play Griffball very much.
Well, the game, it's sort of self-explanatory, but as you're going to see, so it's 2 teams, 1 ball. You're trying to... it's essentially Halo soccer, really. You've got a ball, which is going to look a lot like the oddball, because it is. And you're going to try and take that ball with your team and score it in the opposing team's goal. Everyone has a sword, or here, you can choose a sword or a gravity hammer.
Oh, it's hockey. Okay. I'm on board.
Yes, you're Canadian. It's hockey.
Stick, ball, got it.
Right.
Yeah. And you can throw the ball. You can sort of pass the ball.
Now that's new. You couldn't do that before.
Correct.
And you can do that in oddball as well, which is new.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do.
So I like the gravity hammer on this, but to each their own. You have the choice.
Oh man, you got lucky that you didn't get killed there that first time.
So, where's the ball? Oh, here we go. Kill that guy. Oh,
Did he not score it?
Can I pick it up? Give me it.
No, score.
I thought it blew up when it scored.
Yeah, it goes back to the middle.
Oh, okay.
Somebody grab it already?
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's already 2-0.
Wow, they are stomping us.
So did you have to switch between in the menu between the gravity hammer and the sword?
Oh no!
Did you get it? You got it. Yes.
Where is everyone? Did we lose
So wait,
people?
did it not go off?
Oh no, our team is just super stacked.
Oh, look at that. That didn't work out.
That's explaining
so well.
a lot.
Oh, so you guys just didn't set the teams right.
I think it just auto balanced.
That's
Mine.
right.
Oh boy.
Lols.
Oh,
Anyway.
this is chaos.
It is chaos.
Oh, that's a
when
friend.
it's
I'm
a
sorry.
Don't do
balanced
that.
team.
I'm so bad at Griffball.
All right, we have more questions coming in here. C4Earn4Gex, I can't say your name, sorry, buddy. But asks, I find the hard light shield to be a weak ability. How useful has it been for you? Does it cater to certain play styles?
Actually, I use it on my DMR loadout because, you know, if I'm using the DMR, I'm trying to engage you at distance, at some range. But other people can do the same. You know, you might be getting shot with a battle rifle by the other guy, and if they get the drop on you, and you know that you're one shot away from death, and you still need 2 more shots, you're like, okay, I'm going to lose this battle. You throw down the hard light shield, and it will protect you, and that gives you a chance to back away, and then reset and come back and try to fight him again, rather than dying.
Or if they take that shot, you have defended yourself against that shot. Now they have to reload, and then you can take shield down and finish them off.
Yeah, if they're dumb enough to keep firing, and then they click, run out, then you drop the shield and take them out while they're reloading.
Now, there is something to be said for trying to wear down the hard light shield. It's very much like the shields that the Jackals in single-player campaigns
takes a while, though.
How many shots does it take?
Oh, it's a good 4, 5, 6 shots.
So what happens if somebody shoots a rocket at you and you have the hard light?
Well, you're dead anyway.
So there's no
grenades
no
and
hope against
rockets.
that?
The splash damage will just it'll take you down.
I missed. What are we doing here? Oh, we're doing.
We're just gonna do
again?
Griffball again, so I can try to recover my shame.
But this time you have a balanced team, right?
I hope so.
Very good.
Yes.
All right, keep sending us your questions, guys. We have 3 more copies of Halo 4 to give away. We are playing Halo 4 in the Griffball court, playing Griffball.
Oh wow, that guy was on top of it. Oh, I'm still alive.
different people play Griffball different ways. Some people just make a mad rush to the center and go for the ball. Others go and try and actually beat back the team before they grab the ball.
Yep. Okay.
I'm going to defend. I'm playing D.
Do you guys have a preferred playstyle?
I just want to crush people with the
God,
hammer.
did you see that?
Look at this dude.
So
you don't even care about scoring, you just want to kill.
I'm trying to defend.
If I do enough killing with the hammer, that frees my teammates up to score.
All right.
So that is my philosophy with this.
our ball.
We're talking philosophy here, guys. It's important stuff.
Halo philosophy.
That's right.
Did I get him? No, I did not. Get out.
Chinooks asks, are the Promethean weapons unique, or are they offshoots of the UNSC weapons, but simply more powerful?
They are very much analogs to the other weapons, just as the Covenant weapons are analogs to the UNSC weapons. It's all a balance. So the Covenant light rifle is a lot like the battle rifle, essentially. Although it switches to
You mean the Promethean light rifle?
Promethean light rifle. I'm sorry. Yeah, when you shoot it from the hip, it's battle rifle-like. It shoots a 3-round burst. But then when you zoom in, it becomes like the DMR. It's a single shot more potent burst. So there's that. There is the oh boy, I've blanked on the name of it. There is a Promethean sniper. The binary rifle.
The binary,
there it is,
that's right.
Which functions basically exactly the same as both the beam rifle and the UNSC sniper.
It fires
rifle.
much slower.
Jump edge. Oh, too bad.
That didn't go well.
No.
So yeah, so all of the different weapon categories by Covenant, UNSC, Promethean, they all sort of have classes.
Exactly.
So there's like the pistol, there's the submachine gun, there's the assault rifle-esque.
Absolutely.
Then there's the rifle, and then there's the sniping rifle.
You just got beat in the face.
I did. That did not go well for me at all.
But they do all have their own twist on it. Like, for instance, the Promethean pistol, which is called the bolt shot,
Oh, that
you
gun
can
is so
fire
cool.
it fairly quickly, but what's more interesting about it is if you hold the trigger down, it overpowers the gun, and when you release the trigger, it fires a shotgun-like point-blank blast. So, if you might have this little bolt shot pistol, but if you charge it up and run up to a guy and let it go, he's gone. He's dead. So every Promethean weapon has its own little twist on it.
Did you touch on the Promethean shotgun as well?
The scatter shot.
Oh,
Scatter shot.
which if you've ever played Unreal Tournament back in the day, it reminds me a lot of the flat cannon. You can bounce the shards will bounce off of corners and walls and ceilings, and yeah, it will literally disintegrate people. That's how good it is.
We've got a Spartan point to spend.
Let's do it.
Now talk about that. What's a Spartan point?
So every time you level up, is it every time?
Well, yeah, I'm not sure if it's every. I think so. I think
Most
you do get a
times when
point.
you level up, you will earn a Spartan point, which is your currency for upgrading your loadout. So I'll come in here and I don't have anything unlocked. So let's go to the primary weapon. So I can unlock the battle rifle for 1 Spartan
You should
point.
do that.
Or I could go down to armor abilities.
Well, we don't have enough points. Two
So
points.
if I had 2, I could bank those on the Promethean Vision or the Thruster.
Let's save our point and unlock an armor
Yeah, let's do
ability
that.
later.
So we won't spend that. We'll come back to it later.
Because the DMR is fine.
DMR
The DMR is not just fine. The DMR is awesome. So as far as loadouts go, we have a question from John Black 355 about that. He says, do you get to customize your own personal loadout, or are they preset like Reach?
They are absolutely customizable, although if you're playing a custom game, you can set it so that it's map loadouts only, and you can disable personal ordinances if you like.
And when you're low level
Personal
there,
loadouts, excuse me.
You can only customize 1 loadout to begin with, but there are always 4 to select, and they don't screw you out of armor abilities. They give you a sample, right? Like you have an assault rifle equipped, but you can also use the DMR or the battle rifle or the Promethean Vision or the thruster pack. You have all sorts of options out of the gate.
All right.
We're gonna jump into SWAT.
SWAT.
because
Let's
it's
see.
time.
Let's do Haven for that. Haven is, again, in my very top of the list Halo 4 maps, and I think you're about to see why.
It's really good.
This is a small symmetrical map, 2 stories, 2 levels, and the flow to this is always running towards the middle, and it gets crazy in the middle of the map. It's literally an intersection. It's a 4-way intersection in the middle of the map.
It's fun to watch matches after the fact. Like if you're in theater, you just watch dudes come into the middle and they just smash into each other
I would take the
and then
battle
scatter
rifle for
back.
this.
Yeah, the DMR is a great weapon, but it doesn't fire fast enough.
Well, and I feel like this map is small enough where the DMR's distance advantage is negated a little bit. So here we go. We got look at
gosh,
that.
man!
Because we're playing SWAT, ladies and gentlemen. So SWAT is single shot to the head.
No radar.
No radar. This is another reason why the battle rifle.
No grenades.
Oh, they flanked us. That was smart.
This is another reason why the battle rifle is good, because in SWAT, it really just takes one bullet to the head. It doesn't really matter how potent it is, and you're down.
Potent.
So,
This
it's the word of the day, ladies.
This live stream is potent. Oh, Mitch's trigger finger's potent. Here it comes.
He was waiting for it.
Oh gosh.
Let's test out this pistol in SWAT.
If you can hit anything, try hitting something.
You don't need to
Mitch.
zoom in SWAT. Well, it works for melee. You know that. All right, guys, we are playing Halo 4. This is IGN Live. We're playing some multiplayer SWAT. What's the name of this map again?
This is Haven.
This is Haven, okay. And tweet us your questions at IGN, #Halo4, and we just might answer them, and we just might give you a copy of the game. We're going to be giving away another copy here in about 10 minutes. What are you guys thinking of all this? I mean, we put up our review last night. Ryan really liked the game.
A little bit.
A lot. And here we are playing it. You're able to see it live in action right now. Let us know what you think. How does SWAT feel?
Really want to assassin.
Oh,
really
again,
tight.
when you combine the really just aggressive feeling weapons for Halo 4 with those awesome weapon sounds that we talked about, SWAT is just, it's just sadistic fun.
Like
it really is.
You get a headshot, and it really feels like you're
like you just took a dude's
like you just
skull
put a
off.
bullet in that dude's face.
Fredo's just a jumper.
He's all over the place.
Just a jumpy guy.
Fun fact about this map, if you watched our multiplayer map walkthrough tours with Kynan Pearson from 343 Industries, and you watched this one for Haven, Kynan mentioned that this is actually a fun fact here. This was one of the very first multiplayer maps that 343 had up and running. So they used this map a lot to really test out the game and sort of design and iterate the multiplayer experience.
It was the one we saw when they first released the very first buy doc as well.
Yeah, and when,
that's right, yeah.
when we first saw the game back at GDC earlier this year, this was the map they showed off.
I just want to point out that I'm a badass. That was awesome.
Because you got a double.
That was my moment of glory. You'll never see me do anything better than that.
Now, obviously it's not a direct remake, but to me, when I first played this, it reminded me of Narrows from Halo 3.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of that kind of feel.
Well, it's the over the feel at the top, where from one side to the other.
Sorry. Where are they?
There's one.
Yay!
What's got there, Case?
I got a power cable.
Delivery.
I got a power cable for my laptop. Talk
We can
amongst
keep talking
yourselves
to
real
the
quick.
IGN fans.
So
right.
yeah,
Love it.
Mitch, nice job, double kill there, and revenge points for you killed the guy that last killed you.
And I ended his streak. Getting lots of medals.
Yeah, you're doing well here.
My goodness. All right, maybe time to switch back to the BR. Oh, just
Too
kidding.
late. The match has ended.
Top spot on my team.
Go in peace.
Alfredo, 20 kills.
Alfredo's crazy.
So, all right. So that was that map is very much a 4-on-4 or less map. We had a lot of people in there.
That was great for SWAT.
Yeah, and it
I
is
enjoyed that a lot.
SWAT map. We're up to level 3 here. We'll unlock our first armor ability at level 4, I believe.
Soon.
If I remember correctly.
No, I think it's time for to finally go to Ragnarok.
Oh, we can do that.
Oh Lord.
Let's do. Let's see for the game type.
Back to CTF. King of the
Scroll
Hill,
down,
maybe.
let me just.
What do we have for Slayer modes?
Let's do CTF. I mean, let's keep it classic.
On Ragnarok?
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Cool
Now Ragnarok, of course, is a remake of the Halo 3 map Valhalla. So it's got man cannons, it's got the Splazer in the middle, it's got
almost every vehicle. It's got Banshees, the Mantis, Mongooses, Mongeese,
Mongai.
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 Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I like that.
and of course Warthog and Ghost as well. Pretty much everything except for Scorpion tag.
Right, and the Mantis sort of takes place with the Scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, and it's just super fun. Now, the other things that you'll probably remember from Valhalla are the detachable
Try and get to
turrets.
the Mantis.
Yeah.
There's the downed Pelican over on the side.
in the middle of the map. Oh, it's
Where
just
is
to your
it?
right. No, you.
Oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I?
Get it,
We're all
get
good.
it.
Climb in.
you're
Look
right.
like a
I thought you
badass
were-
when you climb in.
I thought you were on
All
the
right.
other side of the level. All right.
So
here
now we
go.
were talking about this earlier during the stream. This is the Mantis. Now we're playing it.
Can I
so
man cannon the Mantis?
No,
Mantis
don't
cannon?
try and
I don't-
stop. Don't crush your teammates.
I don't think you can do that. So
Listen, that's their problem.
So here comes a Banshee. You're going to need to work hard to bring it down. You have rockets on your left trigger.
I do.
Let it rip.
Get out of here,
You
James.
can actually hold down.
Oh!
If you hold down
man.
the. Oh my goodness.
That was fail.
Oh, right in the face. So
so
yeah,
sad.
there are counters to the Mantis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a
Take the
not a
ghost.
broken vehicle at all.
So now, in the way of memories, I mean, Halo inspires lots of nostalgia with lots of
Yes.
Xbox
Get
fans.
to that flag. Mitch.
How does
Go,
it
go, go.
How does it feel to play Valhalla, or by extension Ragnarok?
I actually feel like it feels better in Halo 4 than it did in 3, which is amazing because it was one of the best maps in 3. That's why it's returned here in the first place. I think the run, the default sprint for everyone helps speed this map up a little bit. And
Yeah,
make
it's a lot of ground to cover.
yeah, helps you get from one side to the other at a reasonable amount of time. And Mitch, you are doing some nice base defense here. Get that guy.
Does it still have sniper spawns in VR on the
Let's
sides?
find out.
Boom.
Get out!
Oh. Yeah, this is one of those maps that you memorize the location of everything. Shoddy in the hall
the weapon
over
placements
on
are
the
new, though, 'cause
on the left hand side by the Pelican.
Not anymore.
Oh, he's gonna
So
cannon out of
that's
here.
so that's gone
The
then.
weapon placements have changed.
But
in Halo
the
3.
Spartan laser's still in the middle, isn't it, or is that
Spartan
gone
laser
too?
is still there. Yeah.
Didn't stand a chance.
So
Nice. Now, has the geometry changed
geometry
at all?
has not changed.
it's
Like, is that
identical.
little sniper perch in the very back on the other side still there, like up on the left?
We'll see if we can find out. I love that spot so much.
So there's no shoddy in there then.
Possible it's already been taken.
But does it spawn there? That's my question.
Remember, I don't think so.
We need to verify these things.
I remember
McCaffrey.
running around.
These things are important.
And I remember running around here playing this, and that the weapon spawns were different. Uh-oh, not good.
That thing's
Mitch.
already in trouble, though.
Do you have? No, you don't.
No, I don't have the plasma pistol.
Oh man!
down.
Wow,
Oh, enemy team scored.
that's not good.
Stop it, Alfredo.
Alfredo doesn't like you.
Oh, they got the flag.
Oh, run him over. There you go. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, we still have questions coming in, guys. If you are just joining us, we are playing Halo 4. This is IGN Live. We're playing multiplayer. This is a game of Capture the Flag on Ragnarok, which is the reimagining of Valhalla from Halo 3. We have questions coming in. Send us yours to @IGN with the hashtag Halo 4. Sonic Blaze 117 asks, how exactly does the ranking system differ from the previous Halo games?
In what way?
I imagine
Not
he's
that you can
talk-
elaborate, but
I mean, like, well, for instance, in
Isn't it like the
older
leveling
Halo
system?
games, you would earn levels in some games by playlist. In others, like with Halo 3 and Reach, you just progressively leveled up. I mean, I
Right.
think the main
It's
difference.
fully global now. Anything
so
you
you-
do contributes to your experience.
right, we were
level.
grinding some Spartan Ops co-op last night just to
Yes.
level up and get XP. But I think maybe because we're in a custom match, we might be getting less
Oh, it's
experience
back.
points. Mine.
By the way, Mitch, as you're walking out towards the middle, just take a pan around at how gorgeous this map is now.
Yeah, it's
4.
crazy because you look at this now,
that. Up and to the right into the sun there.
and you almost think like, oh, this is how this map always looked. But if you go back and look at the original in Halo 3, it never looked like this
No.
at all. It's crazy how different it feels all around. Oh, get out of here!
Go up and stomp him. You need to with that right bumper. Right there. Just
Gone.
throw down that foot. Not too far away.
Get him.
You can do it, Mitch. You gotta
Oh, right behind you.
Stomp.
Are we serious, James?
Stomp it.
Out of here. Oh! Oh, wow. Abandoned ship. All
No,
late.
man.
right, so you can't hijack it, but you can punch it in the face until it
Similar to
explodes.
Wraith.
So RS Crazy One asks, do the new features of Halo 4 take away from the original kind of Halo formula, or does it add to it?
No, it's evolved. It is combat evolved.
Oh,
It's
man.
crazy.
That was just a pun.
Shoot that. No, don't worry about him. Get the flag
Yeah.
carrier. You got him. You got him.
Are you kidding me?
Nope, not getting it all.
Oh, boy.
They're gonna score.
Yeah.
They're gonna score.
Gosh, it's so funny playing this again. I have so many memories about this map,
Yeah.
and different things
We played a lot of
happening at
this.
different spots on the map, controlling the bases.
Oh, slow down there,
It's
fella.
2-0. You need to get a flag here.
Yeah, right now you guys
Stomped.
are playing like this is a Slayer game, not
Right.
like a CTF game.
Just get in the.
Hey man, I can only do so much.
Not much, you mean?
I can only
Mitch,
do
you need
so
to
much.
do it all, buddy. So, what are some other maps that need to be remade for Halo 4?
I want to see, since again we talked about how navigating maps is quicker because of the default sprint and some of the armor abilities. I really want to see Sidewinder from Halo 1 come back.
That'd be
Okay.
amazing.
Complete with the slick ice, so you can fishtail the Warthog around.
Now, so you said Lockout, you
I
said
love
Sidewinder.
Lockout.
Both of those maps have been remade previously. Do you think that the fact that they have already been remade once would keep 343 from remaking
Blood
them?
Gulch has been remade twice.
Okay.
This kind of counts as one of them.
Well, not
Well,
really.
no.
I
It's
gotta
very
say,
similar.
I don't know if the classic Lockout would work with armor abilities. Armor abilities could ruin that map, and I don't mean because armor abilities are bad. I just mean what that map was in Halo 2. I'm not sure it would still be the
Right.
same
Did
with
you feel
armor.
that way about the Ivory Tower remake in Reach?
A little bit. I thought that remake worked pretty well.
Oh, they're about to win.
The jetpack was interesting there.
Right.
But,
That map remake felt a little strange to me. It felt like the spacing was just a little stretched out, just ever so slightly. Because that's one of those maps where you just kind of like memorize routes, like the route to the rockets, to Sword, up to whatever
We
that.
have some unbalanced teams here, I think. This is not
Put
a
Alfredo
good
on our
grid.
team.
Well, guys, it's time for us to give away another copy of the game, so send us some tweets right now. At IGN, hashtag Halo 4. This is IGN Live presents Halo 4. We're playing multiplayer. Also, tell us what you want to see. We have 10 different maps that we can run through.
We can take
We
requests.
can take requests.
Yeah,
why
and we can do different game types. I mean,
Let's do
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. Ah, and I know what I want you to play.
All right.
Let's dive into one of the Forge maps, which down under Ravine. It is called Settler.
oh,
down,
here we
sorry,
go.
under
This,
it,
Yes.
friends, makes me very happy.
Now, you were just talking about Blood Gulch.
Yeah. So Blood Gulch has not returned for Halo 4, but Settler is here, and what Settler is, as you'll find out when we get in, it's gonna look pretty damn familiar, but yet not.
Right.
So Settler, as we're about to find out, is clearly a spiritual successor to Blood Gulch. It's like a Blood Gulch 2.0. It's smaller to keep the action faster and tighter, but it's the exact Blood Gulch bases with a Warthog and a Ghost parked out there, and it is a back and forth game, but it's we're going to see some new terrain in here.
Yeah, the layout's been changed a little.
Yes.
There's some new verticality.
A little bit, not much. I really like this map a lot. It makes me happy. So let's you can see the other team. That's how close they
Oh
are.
my goodness. Yep.
So we've got rocks in the middle. So this
Yep.
this is one side. There's sort of three parts to the middle of this map. There's that side. There's this middle trench area that Mitch isn't going into. Actually, I guess 4. Here he's towards the middle, and then up to the right, there is the high rock side as we're trying to go capture the hill.
Nope.
No.
Roll on top of him.
Well. Oh,
Okay.
exploding warthog.
All right, you got me.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
So yeah, here Mitch is in the middle channel area, which by the way, there's
space
a
down
weapon
there.
down there.
Right. Now, when you're playing capture points, King of the Hill, Dominion, this area right here is a little bit what I was talking about with the verticality. Like you can find yourself next to a wall where the action's happening in this small little ravine right next to you, and that's different. Obviously, there's not rockets right in the middle of the map that everybody
Nope.
would run to immediately with their Warthog.
And Mitch, take a quick walk. Show everybody that these are the Blood Gulch bases.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, jump down to the base and well, don't do it with that because it's gonna be super slow. Okay, fine, do it with that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
do
so this is
straight up the exact same
yes,
thing, huh?
this is the old base
The
that everybody's
exact
known and
base.
loved.
Complete again with the there's a warthog and a ghost parked outside of each base.
I'm gonna answer Fatboy Gumption because he's just like sending me so many tweets. Thank you, buddy.
I love it.
He's asking, saying, I grew up playing Halo 2 online. How does Halo 4 compare to those Halo 2 memories?
It's funny you mention that. If you read the review on IGN, I sort of mentioned that myself, that I have not been this excited about Halo, personally, since Halo 2. Halo 2 for me was the absolute pinnacle of multiplayer in this series. And this comes, if it doesn't exceed it, it meets it. I mean, it is right there. Halo 2, part of its greatness, as I think you'll agree, Casey, is it was a ludicrous collection of maps. Like, every map was like a golden classic.
Yeah,
It was Bungie at the absolute top of their game, like LeBron James in his peak kind of
right.
thing. Like,
for multiplayer.
for multiplayer
Yes.
maps.
So, yeah, I think it's no
Well,
secret.
Mitch, what the hell?
There was a crate in the way.
It happens,
Sorry.
McCaffrey. All right, it happens to everybody.
What am I doing with
Why
that?
are you walking into 4 guys? Anyways, I think it's no secret that the Halo players in the office carry a torch for Halo 2.
Yes.
I think, when it comes to both what it meant for Xbox Live, what it meant for, the point where we were at culturally, playing, games via LAN parties and, crazy, smorgasbords of pizza and multiplayer. I think Halo 2 will always sort of hold a spot like that.
It does.
Do you feel like Halo 4 has a chance to do that?
I think it does. It's sort of the thing about, again, Halo 4 is none of the maps quite jump out at me as lockout style instant classics right away. I mean, we'll see how I feel about them over time. I mean, already Complex has grown on me a lot since I first started playing it back up at 343 a couple months ago. But yeah, the thing about the Halo 4 maps, which I think, wow,
Mitch, you just ran over your guys.
No, they're fine. They're up there.
the Halo 4
doing all right.
maps I feel are all really, really good. Even if there aren't any just straight up instant classics lockout style, there really aren't any bad maps. There's only one map that I really despise in Halo 4 so far.
Which is?
We'll get to it. I
We'll
mean, or
play
maybe
it.
not. I don't know. We'll see. But
Well, which one is it?
It's called Ascent.
Ascent,
And,
okay.
and if we get to it, I'll explain why I hate it.
So Ascent does not get the McCaffrey thumbs up or
No.
seal of approval.
Oh, so Mitch, by the way, right now is using.
Oh,
never
okay.
mind.
Oh, is
He had the scatter
dying.
shot, which was the Promethean shotgun. That's like
Right,
the flak
which is
cannon
right
from
there.
Unreal.
Mhm, but
It's
yeah.
now in that guy's hand. Way to go, Mitch.
Good
But anyway,
job.
yeah. So there are a lot of really
Holy-
good maps in Halo 4, as we're seeing. I mean, every map we've fired up so far is a really, really good map. Triple kill, Mitch. Redeeming yourself.
Yeah,
Nice job.
very nice.
Aiming to please. Oh,
So
hey,
we're
what's
seeing,
up?
by the way, we're seeing the other side of this map, the cliff side. You're on the staircase side. There's a sniper rifle over here in, I think, any game type, presumably this one as well. There's also a sniper rifle on the opposite cliff side. Get him, get him, get him.
Oh, he had scatter
Wrong
shot.
button.
Yeah, I panicked.
All right, guys, if you're just joining us, this is IGN Live presents Halo 4. We are playing some multiplayer. This is it Capture the Flag? Or no, this
No,
is
we're on
Slayer.
King of the Hill.
King of the
Oh,
Hill.
sorry, King of the Hill. That was on.
Get out of there.
There is a
Oh man, you went all the
There
way
is-
down.
you drowned.
Lolio. So that was on Settler, which is sort of a quasi-spiritual successor to
Blue Gulch.
Blood Gulch.
Which makes me think we'll never see that map again.
I don't know,
I
maybe.
wouldn't be so sure.
That's right. We have no idea.
It has to come back like at least every other game to keep me happy.
All right, that and Beaver Creek, right?
That needs to come back. Hasn't come back
Well,
since...
they just remade it for Combat Evolved
Well,
Anniversary,
that's
so
true,
you
I
can play
guess.
it in
Yes,
the Halo
that
Reach
is true.
multiplayer. So, send us your questions, send us your tweets, send us requests for game types.
Send us cookies.
We are
Ooh,
at
yeah.
IGN, hashtag
In-N-Out
Halo
burgers.
4. We just gave away another copy of the game. We are going to give it to Fatboy Gumption because he
Excellent.
was a pain in the butt.
Ooh,
He's been doing
oddball.
he's got some
but-
good questions.
but-
Let's,
yeah.
let's go to Adrift here, Mitch. We
Yeah.
haven't seen Adrift yet. I mentioned this map earlier.
We've got more questions coming in though. Have the vehicles been reskinned or have the physics been tweaked as well?
Everything's been tweaked.
Yeah.
Everything has been tweaked. The vehicles, I mean, one look at Halo 4 and you can clearly see the visuals are off the charts. I mean, there are the water canisters on the back of the
Warthogs. I was going to ask, is it water or fuel?
I thought it was
They're
fuel.
powered by water.
That's efficient and environmentally
Yeah.
safe.
Man.
It's
Wow.
the
So I was gonna
they're
ask
green.
you-
Future, you
The
guys.
Could you,
Warthogs are green.
shoot, could you shoot the canisters to explode the
They do
Warthog?
not.
I guess
They-
not. Yeah.
Water doesn't explode.
well,
At least
yeah.
not in the future.
You know what,
It does
Mitch?
in space.
You know what, Mitch? Now we know.
Yeah. This
All
is
right.
the future, you guys.
So let's get that oddball.
Where's
Love
that
oddball
ball?
so much.
All right, now this is one of my favorite maps.
Yeah, everything
this
funnels
one's
toward
hot.
this center area where there's this proto-mech. Mitch, look up, please.
Hi, robot.
Hey,
Yep.
John.
Way to totally throw him off.
You can blame me for that one.
Now, the mech is called the Cyclops Mark II. That's a different mech than the Mantis.
It's like a
so-
big boy.
It's
Mantis.
huge, and it's in no way, shape, or form playable in any part of the game.
Right, now when they first
Mitchell.
announced this game, when they first
Left-handed,
announced this
apparently.
map, it was called Warhorse. And when we all saw the mech, our dream was
like, oh my God.
maybe at some point it will be a little bit like Dota or something where
Sticky detonator.
you score so many points or you earn so many XYZ,
Get him,
Come
get him.
back here.
and
Fire it.
you can then
Gotta be sure.
unlock the mech. You didn't? Did you want that?
Shoot at his feet.
Oh,
His
got him.
feet. Oh, you got him. Didn't get the ball.
McCaffrey, did you want to play the mech? Or have
well,
the mech come to life?
It would have to be a map like bigger than Blood Gulch to accommodate something that size.
Oh.
So,
It wouldn't work in this
I'm
map.
fine with the Mantis. Mantis is super rad.
It's super Mantis-y. Like, I love how you just run into a group of 6 opponents.
Be
Man,
a
I
real
don't-
Mantis.
All right, we have more questions coming in. Flaming Skulls asks, I have taken notice of the Sentry Turret ability. What are the properties of the Sentry Turret and how powerful is it?
I'm not really into it.
No. See, we talked about this last night.
Yeah,
Mitch.
we talked a little bit.
In Team Slayer games, the Sentry bot is probably fairly useless because it doesn't move. You put it down and it just hangs out in one spot and shoots stuff for you.
Where
But
is the ball?
in objective games, not this one, but objective games where you're trying to defend a point or like capture the flag or
Yeah, it could be
extraction,
great in
which
CTF.
we haven't gone to yet, or Dominion. The Sentry is really useful because it's not going to kill anybody, but it's going to chip away at their shields and soften them up for you. So
I have a question.
Yes.
What just happened there? Did I
That guy-
steal that ball?
No, that guy threw it at you.
Okay.
So here's
Just
one of the
handed
things
it to
that
him.
he may not understand or people may not, that's new. With Oddball and
correct.
also
Yeah.
with Griffball, you can now throw the ball.
let's do another round
Yep.
of oddball because
Yeah.
that was. These teams
200
are clearly
points to
not,
6.
This is not going well for your team.
Oh, man.
We just grabbed everybody in the office and said, hey, who wants to play Halo?
That's
We have
right.
a bunch of level 1s just figuring it out.
All right,
And
Exigio
I'm
11233. He asks, "How do the controls feel?" Sorry, buddy, your Twitter handle's crazy. How do the controls feel?
Really good. I mean, like
They're
Halo.
Halo. Yeah, it's the best in my opinion, the best feeling first-person shooter on
Yeah.
a console.
Now, how do they compare to Call of Duty this time around? I mean, is it like pull the left trigger to scope?
Nope.
Or
Still.
Click in. It's
click
Halo
and stick.
controls.
Yep.
all right.
All Halo control. So let's stick with oddball. Let's switch the map up to. Let's see. Keep going. Solace.
Solace.
Josh Orton, 28, asks, "Are there any improvements to the armor upgrades, helmets, shoulders, or are they just cosmetic, or do they actually affect gameplay?"
They're
They're
totally
totally cosmetic.
cosmetic, and there are a lot of them to unlock. Like a lot.
Every
A
time I level
crazy
up,
amount.
It says, hey, here's some more, and it's
Yeah.
like 4 of them unlock. Not unlocks that like I can't use them, but it shows that I can get them. And then I think
Dangle that carrot in front.
right,
Right,
and on
exactly.
top of that, a lot of them have like modified versions with different face paint on the helmets and different patterns on the shoulders and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's helmets, chest pieces, shoulder pieces, leg pieces,
Forearms.
forearm pieces. Oddball.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, nice.
That
So,
was way faster than me.
so
Totally
what's the
not
name of this map?
We are on Solace,
Solace.
which is another, similar to Abandon. It's organic growth invading Forerunner structures.
Brutal.
This is a symmetrical map, again 2 levels, so kind of similar to Haven in that regard. I really like this map because it's a bunch of little small ramps and
Alfredo.
just tell him to leave you alone. That's really.
Can we all vote to kick Alfredo?
We could, in fact, that ability is
Don't
in
be
the
mad
game.
at him because he's good.
But there are
I
a lot
know,
of
I am,
a lot of sort of small ramps in here and low walls, which adds a lot of. So you naturally get a lot of jumping combat in this map. So you can literally get the jump on someone in
Right.
Solace.
Oh, Leo.
Now that ball that beam in the middle, if Mitch can get his hands on. What's interesting, you look at that giant beam in the middle, and it looks like it would kill you, vaporize you instantly, but it actually is a gravity lift. So if you hop in there from down below, which we'll do at
We'll
some
get there
point,
at
I'm
some
sure,
point.
It'll actually shoot you up to the top level.
Look at this person getting experience for me. On my gamer tag.
Let's turn around.
Because that's what's happening right now. Oh, it's madness.
Well, we had some good teamwork going on there. We're defending the ball carrier.
Jump into the beam, Mitch.
That's counterproductive, but okay.
Whee! There we go.
Ah, we did it.
That happened.
Great job, everybody. Pack it up.
Good
Let's
work.
go home.
Teamwork.
We are done. No, we're not. This is IGN Live presents Halo 4. We are now playing Oddball on Solace.
Yes.
So now this is a map that is actually well suited for jetpacks because of the verticality.
It certainly can be, absolutely. I actually like Promethean vision here a lot too,
Yeah.
because of all those low walls and little hiding places. Promethean vision will help you sniff out anybody that may be lurking for you.
Right, and the ball's just sitting there. Holy-
Run!
Run!
Oh man, that was a short-lived moment of
One of my
triumph.
guys
Got
got
a
it.
few seconds
That's
on
nice.
it.
That's right.
I'm contributing to the failure.
Kill him. Get him.
Yeah, we have a severe team imbalance
Hey.
going on here.
Oh, man.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the grenades. So the stickies are back.
Yep.
Frag grenades are back.
Yep.
What about this new sort of Promethean grenade?
Pulse grenade.
I'm not a fan.
I can't figure it out.
What does it do?
So,
How do you use it effectively?
when
Because
you-
I don't know.
When you throw it down, it creates a visible radius where if you're in it, it'll slowly hurt you, and then a couple seconds later, then it'll go off. So you can kind of use it to catch people off guard, but I haven't had a lot of success using it really in campaign or especially war
Yeah.
games as of yet. But it's one of those things where I think the more I use it, the more I'm going to figure it out.
Or maybe the more you have of them. What if you threw like 6 at the same time?
Well, you can only carry 2. just
but
like-
what if?
What if indeed?
Well, they're really good if you can stick them on an enemy, because obviously, I mean, they
Oh,
function
wait.
a
So
lot-
you can hit like a plasma grenade.
Yeah, you can stick them to walls, you can stick them to guys. So if you hit a
Nice.
guy with it, it's going to drain their health. And if they aren't around other people, then that explosion is going to kill anybody in the immediate radius.
Very nice.
But I'm bad at Halo, so.
All right. So Billy Greenberg is asking, hey, what's up, Billy? Everyone say
Hi.
hi to Billy.
Hey,
Hi,
Billy.
Billy.
Hi.
He says, how is the close combat in the game? Is it is the double beatdown back?
The double beatdown. Oh, where I kill you and you kill me? With one melee? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that happens all the time.
What? It wouldn't be Halo without it.
Yeah, and the because the shield system is more akin to Halo 3 as opposed to Reach, the melee combat feels more Halo. It's that
Yeah.
trifecta of Halo combat. It's
Yep.
weapons, grenades, melee, and the close combat I think feels really great.
It does. It absolutely does. Yeah, between the shotguns, the energy swords, the gravity hammer, it is really fun to fight up close with somebody.
What do you feel like are your least favorite weapons, or maybe the least effective weapons for you guys?
So for me, it's the Promethean suppressor, which we
Yeah.
haven't seen yet because we don't pick it up.
Nobody wants it.
It's I don't want it. It is and I'm not discounting the possibility that I'll figure out a good use for it later, but my experience with it so far in the campaign and a little bit of trying it out in war games, it's a rapid fire Promethean weapon that seems like it should be a mid-range weapon, but it's completely useless at anything but a fairly short range, and I've just found it's not my cup of tea. I'm not a fan.
Couldn't the same thing be said for shotgun? I mean, shotgun isn't a long-range weapon, or even really mid-range
Well, but
weapon.
it doesn't masquerade as anything but a point-blank
Yeah.
range weapon.
So the thing about the suppressor and the very similar Covenant Storm Rifle is that they're mid-range weapons, but they're not really effective at mid-range. You can unload until the weapon overheats and burns you, and you won't get a kill. You'll drain their shield most
Yeah,
likely.
yeah,
But there are times where Ryan would be watching me just unload a full clip, I guess, into an enemy who would just kill me, and they'd be totally fine. It's a hard weapon to master. I'm sure that I'm just missing something with it. But the Storm Rifle, that's what it's called. It replaces the Covenant Plasma Rifle. And
Yep.
it's a weird replacement because it functions very differently. It's much less accurate.
Are you back on Settler?
Yes, but we were playing SWAT.
Oh,
This will
okay.
be good.
So this is, everybody knows, or you should know if you play Halo, SWAT is headshots, one-shot kill.
Take that, Alfredo! Mitchell Dyer from across the map.
And
Yes!
we were just playing CTF on this map. This is a remake, sort of Blood Gulch.
Exactly. Yeah.
And this is a Forge map?
This
This
is a
is.
Forge-built map. Yes. 343 made this in Forge.
Now, are we going to be showing any Forge? Some people are asking to see Forge.
I don't think we really have time today because it
Oh.
might be kind of boring in the context of,
Yeah.
Right.
of this particular
You
event.
don't want to watch us try to build stuff.
What would you say are the main improvements or changes to Forge?
Oh, the magnetism.
Yeah, that's the one primary improvement. Is it's a lot easier to smoothly integrate pieces together because they'll magnetize together. They'll sort of stick together automatically.
Someone is just
in the right
destroying my
way.
team.
And when I was going to say when they pop into place, they do so in the most. Is there some like natural algorithm that's happening? That's so.
I'm no programmer, Casey.
Yeah, but to me it seems like it sort of does the thing that I want it to do. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
whereas Forge in the past would result, unless you spent an incredible amount of time, would result in weird janky corners or just things not looking quite right. And that's just the admissions of me. Who's
Oh, that
was
nice.
pro.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Not a good
Who
match.
was that?
That's probably Fredo.
I think it was James.
James T. Kirk.
James T. Kirk.
I'm going to cap you in.
Oh
You
man,
had your chance.
I
you
know.
did. That was 3 shots.
Are we serious? There we go.
That looked like you got him in the head twice.
This is a great map for SWAT.
Yeah, see, and this
Lots of open space.
This is a perfect emphasis of how this is Blood Gulchy, but it's a lot smaller, such that you can do this. You wouldn't want to play SWAT on Blood Gulch.
No. Oh!
And it's also, this is a great showcase, by the way, of how much like the Halo 1 pistol the DMR is. Because look how far away people are doing damage here.
Right. Oh, absolutely. Well, yeah, but it is SWAT. But yes, you're right. Absolutely. Guys, tweet us your questions. Tweet us what kind of games you want to see us play. We're playing pretty much anything in multiplayer today. For the next 40 minutes, we're going to go. And tweet us at IGN with the hashtag Halo4. We have more questions coming in.
That's all you.
What? Oh, you want me to
Take
play
over.
now?
Oh,
All right,
man.
let's
Make-
do it.
make us look
I need
better.
to switch back to real person invert.
It wouldn't be real if
You
it
disgust
was.
me.
It's called inverted
And we
because
crank
it's
up our
not real.
sensitivity so
Yeah.
we can actually hit
Man,
people.
that's.
Oh, man, look
I
at
have
that.
mine at 6, and I've never changed sensitivity in Halo, but for this one I have because I feel like I don't know. It's super
Which
responsive.
I'm red team, so we're
Yes, you're
shooting
red.
blue things.
That is.
Yeah, see your
indeed-
thumb there? Nice.
Yeah. Suck it off right up.
Oh, very nice.
I hand it off and he gets a triple kill. The first thing he does.
Of course he does. Joe Fozzie Bear asks,
Nice shot there.
asks a question. I don't know what he means. He says, I would love to see Spartan versus Forerunner mode. Have any thoughts on that?
I mean, that's kind of just the campaign.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the single player.
Although it would be really amazing
I
to
don't know
play
if
as
you-
one of the watchers.
Yeah, but I don't know
Play support.
how effective that would be.
No, it would not be very effective at all.
Yeah, I don't know what that would be like. So that's an interesting thought, though.
Yeah. I mean, the Forerunners, at least in Halo 4, maybe we'll see more in 5 and 6, but the Forerunners that exist in Halo 4 aren't really conducive to that kind of gameplay in a multiplayer space.
Gotcha. Trist333 says, hey guys. Hey Trist.
Hey.
Are daily and weekly missions back from Halo Reach for more Spartan points?
Yes. And there's a lot of them. So there are challenges within the scope of the medals. So you'll get assists, you'll get kills, you'll get capture the flag. You'll complete all of these challenges. But Ryan and I were playing last night just to complete those daily challenges. We have like 6 days to kill 80 grunts or 100 grunts
Yeah.
and 80 jackals in Spartan Ops.
Let's do.
But it's pre-release right now. Obviously, Halo 4 is not out, and that was the first one I saw. Was the Spartan Ops thing kicked in last night or 2 days ago, and that was the first time I saw them. So I assume they're going to start rolling them out over time, but I haven't seen any 4 war games yet.
I'm not paying attention because I'm playing now.
That's okay.
That's fine. He
So we're
his
doing,
brain shuts down.
We are doing Slayer Pro, which is no radar, essentially.
Then it's battle rifles, right?
Yes, and we're doing it on Relay, which is one of the 3 Forge-built maps. So
Okay.
we've seen Settler, which we love, a couple times. That's the Blood Gulch map we just got finished with. Now Relay reminds, we'll see if you guys agree, this reminds me a bit of Hang 'em High meets Sanctuary meets Foundation.
Whoa.
Yeah, tell me if I'm crazy or not.
Oh,
You
I
have that
know,
habit
I know
too,
which
right?
map this is.
Just keep pressing
Yes,
A to
I
make
think
the cord
you're.
up
I
faster.
think that's.
Is that fair?
I think that's good.
It's a round arena, as you'll see, with an
Right,
upper,
which
with
is
an,
very foundation.
with an upper outer ring, which is very foundation too.
Yep.
But with a lot of little obstacles and bits and things in the middle, which is sort of Hang 'em High and Sanctuary like.
Churchill 117
Winston,
asks.
Traveling through time to ask
That's right.
about Halo 4.
He wants to know. He asks, "What is extraction mode?" Sounds interesting.
We will do that next. Let's talk about that next.
Yeah, I
Okay.
actually don't know
It
anything
is a
about
brand new game mode where it's
Ryan's focused.
Yeah, I can't talk anymore.
Okay.
No
We'll get to
multitasking.
extraction in a second, Winston. It's going to be okay. So, Mitch,
Yes,
tell
sir.
us, what do you think? Sanctuary meets Hang 'em High meets Foundation?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm
God.
still processing it, but the Hang 'em High, I definitely see that right away. Like the facilities at the bottom, the little archways,
Yep.
the upper outer ring, as Ryan said. Man cannons now, though.
To me, it feels the bottom section feels a little bit like Desolation. If you remember that, that was
Yeah.
that was the.
Shoot.
I think Desolation was the last Halo 2, like the Blastacular pack. I think or some craziness.
I'm Needler, I'm doomed.
Didn't that actually even come out with the remake of Hang 'em High Tombstone? I thought it did, or maybe that was.
That all sounds
AFK
very
player.
There's
familiar.
either Desolation or Derelict. I don't know. I
That's a
can't
free
remember.
assassination. So is this.
Oh, there's me. Kill me. Do it.
Oh!
Olio.
Ah, nice. Right through the jaw.
Wow. Why do you hate me, Ryan?
You know, you're my boss, and that's what I do to you. I take out my aggressions.
I'm okay with that.
It's the only way we can get it out of our
I'm dead
system.
here.
All right, so B Crespo, hope that's right, asks, is there a Team Snipers playlist? Please play a game if so.
I don't
know. We haven't really been tweaking the settings very much.
Yeah,
We can dedefinitely try.
they're adjusting playlists on the fly for
Right.
Halo 4.
But you
so
can-
I'm screwed here.
In the custom match settings, you can tweak. I believe you can tweak who comes into the match with what.
For sure. Playing a custom game, we can absolutely do that. I think he's talking about
Like the
a,
regular match.
Yeah,
playlist?
multiplayer hopper.
So far,
Yeah.
no. But I mean, like you said, that is changing constantly.
I mean, Team Snipers is a pretty popular game type.
Oh, in the face!
Nice.
Ah, the assassinations make me so happy.
Now, what's interesting is as you play through the single-player campaign, you're going to notice that
die.
Fredo
What
just
the
dropped,
yeah,
dude.
Fredo's amazing.
How does he do it?
But you'll notice that there's different assassinations for each different type of character type. There's a different assassination for a grunt,
Yep.
as there is for a knight.
I didn't know that you could assassinate crawlers
You
until I
can.
watched the IGN
Yep.
video review,
Oh,
and it is
yes,
awesome.
it is amazing. Now,
How
you
are
can't
you-
assassinate watchers, can you?
You know, I don't know.
I don't think that's possible.
I feel like
don't
it would
think
be
either.
very, very difficult
What if you
to
had a
get behind
jetpack?
them at all.
And you could, well, I mean, come on, right?
Air assassinate them, maybe? Do
Air
it.
assassination.
Where'd he go?
Oh, Jesus!
Take him down.
I'm screwed. Hold on.
You got it.
Oh, man, you almost had him.
I like this whole outer area here. It's a long way to get around, but I feel like you could hit some real choke points in here.
This is another map that's really good for SWAT.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were doing this on SWAT, and it's a lot of fun. Let's live to fight another day on this one. Here we go.
I love the new design for the BR, by the way.
Yeah, it
It's
looks,
so pretty.
looks more military-esque, doesn't it?
Yeah, all the weapons feel more real, and they look more real.
That didn't go well.
That didn't.
They're also just closer to the camera a little bit. I feel like it feels a little bit more like you are holding it against your shoulder, as opposed to just having this gun floating in space, like
Right.
most shooters.
You know, it's interesting, these angles, it feels a little bit like, you remember Construct from Halo 3? Like when you would go, that was the like triple level map that had the big giant elevator, or lift at the very end, and it was golden, and you would go up all the way to the very top, and Sword was at the very opposite end of the map, Snipers was out on that balcony type thing. You don't remember, you don't have to say that.
It's all
okay.
it's like a hazy image in my brain.
But those angles up at the very top, those corners as you go around, it reminds me of that type of gameplay.
All right.
Yeah, just okay. You can disagree.
I'm saying
it's fine.
Yeah. I just agree with the boss. I don't
For
want
Halo 3 fans out there, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so keep sending us your questions, guys. We're going to be giving away another copy of Halo 4 here in about 2 or 3 minutes. So send us your questions to @IGN
Rocket
#Halo4.
launcher, not good.
And
We are IGN and we're
Fear.
playing Halo 4. Oh my gosh, it's just
This is madness.
just a storm of enemies.
Oh boy.
Spooge 911.
I
Olio.
have to say that on the air.
He's just, well, that's his name. Spoog.
Thank
about
you.
that? There we
Let's
go.
go with that.
He says, does the UNSC have flying vehicles in multiplayer?
No.
No, just the Banshee.
Sorry, Spoog.
The Falcon's gone, if that's what he's
Yeah.
asking.
Sniper6611 says, is there a true skill ranking system like Halo 3 style to complement the XP-based progression system?
Did True Skill ever work?
Not my
I don't. I think Microsoft just said, "Hey, True Skill, that's a
Okay,
thing,"
so
and it never was.
there's 2 maps now we haven't seen. Let's go ahead and get to those
Okay.
while we, but before we run out of time. Let's start with Vortex. This is a large-scale vehicle map. There's a Wraith in it and a Rocket Warthog, the only map that has a Rocket Warthog in it by default.
Yep.
And let's go back to, actually, let's do Extraction on this, because we haven't seen Extraction yet.
All right.
So are we really doing in and out?
Oh, we can.
Yes.
Send us your
I can't
tweets to
stop
find
looking.
out if we should go to In and Out.
Hashtag in and out.
Extraction Vortex, go. So Vortex, very dark level. It's a little tough to see. It's one of the only nighttime levels in Halo 4. And it's kind of tight. There aren't a lot of driving lanes for the vehicles in this map.
Extract
supplies.
sites.
Yeah, so what are we doing?
So we're gonna try and get to these designated spots on the map.
Get that supplies. Yeah. Extract.
Like vanilla?
You beat me to it.
All right.
Why you gotta steal my joke, Thunder Casey?
And we're gonna plant this beacon right here if this guy behind me doesn't tap me. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we need to defend this.
Oh, hey, buddy. Get out of here, James. Yeah.
Have some.
Bonus points for defending your site.
Oh, they've got Bravo. Here comes another guy.
Oh god.
Okay.
Probably.
I don't think that Warthog is supposed to be up here.
Oh, I thought I had him on the melee there. I guess I hadn't done enough damage.
That's the worst feeling, because when you throw that punch and you don't
you
do
miss.
Air punch.
Yeah. So we're trying to capture these points. I should have. There we go.
What did your buddy just do there? Did he throw down the...
Yeah. So he got it while I was being shot.
Good on you. Teamwork, Ryan. Some sacrifices must be made.
So, all right, we need to, let's try and protect B here, which is what our team is doing. We need some vehicles.
Is this kind of like Battlefield's Conquest mode, where both teams are fighting for control of all points? Or is it your team is trying to extract and they're trying to protect?
Now, how is Extraction different than Dominion?
Different than, the points randomize.
Okay.
So at Dominion, they're set spots.
All right.
No. So now that Alpha's extracted, is it just gone from the game?
We're about to get B. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Oh, you can't do
That was
Well
not
done.
a ram.
Well done.
Well, we got it. So now.
So is that what happens? It's a capture point that you get and then it's gone? It disappears?
Yes.
That thruster did not help him.
That didn't know. Interesting to see that that's one of his strategies.
Somebody behind me. Oh, they've got Delta.
We've got Cheeseburger.
Get out of there,
I
Alfredo.
don't think so. Oh, another
So
guy.
when the enemy goes up there to convert that, does that conversion process just change it to their control? Or is it like they have to deactivate it and then activate it?
No, they just switch it to theirs.
Okay.
So
it's very fast-paced
I've got
control.
10 seconds to try and protect this. Just
Yeah,
keep that guy away,
got
and
it.
we've got it. Yeah, you can just go away. And we got that
Yeah,
one. So
you were
we are
tearing it
2-2, 2-2.
Okay, so that control point is now gone. And so nobody can try and get it back.
Another one spawned elsewhere on the map.
So over the course of the game, how many do you go through? Extraction points.
There's, I think it's first to 5 wins.
Okay, so that's E then. So now everybody's fighting over the egg salad control point?
Egg salad.
All right. That doesn't sound very good.
No. Go for the Assassinations bread.
Okay, I can do that. So now, let me just throw something at you. You reviewed Halo 4.
I did.
You
That
gave it a 9.8. I was
Spoiler.
Why so low?
I was recently in Iowa, and I was doing a podcast where we were talking about review scores, and I think we may have come up with a perfect review scoring matrix, and it was based on Swayzes. So it was 0 to 10 Swayzes. So converting that, would you say that Halo 4 is 9.8 Swayzes out of 10 Swayzes?
A lot of Swayzes.
I mean, it is
so
a
what's
lot.
the ratio of Swayze to integer? What's the balance there?
Well, it depends. That's a really good question. I think whole integers are like pure Swayze. You know, like we're talking, you know, Outsiders, Red Dawn, maybe even Roadhouse, a little mullet, definitely Dirty Dancing. But then the
Where's Ghost fit in?
Well, that's the thing. So that's when the divisions of, you know, the tenths. I think that's when we start getting into maybe like
the lesser.
By the way,
deeper Swayze cuts.
We're about to lose because the enemy team has 2 going and they only need 1 to win. So
and
the
also we're
odds
talking
are
about Patrick
very
Swayze.
much stacked against us right now.
We should be talking about Patrick Swayze, frankly. So,
Gone but not forgotten.
that's right. So extraction mode, Mitch.
Yes, sir.
How many Swayzes?
I'd give this about 6.725 Swayzes
Whoa.
out of 7.98.
So extraction.
Swayzes.
Extraction isn't really your favorite mode.
It's pretty good.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
You're just kind of down in it right there.
It's all right.
Okay.
I've only seen 1 round. That seems good.
All right. IGN just gave extraction mode from Halo 4 6.725 Swayzes.
Out of 7.9835
Right, so-
Swayzes. That's pretty high.
That's
Put
right.
that on the box.
Guys, we're going to be playing Halo 4 here for about another half hour. Let's give away another copy of the game. What do you say?
Sounds fun.
This is the best plan.
All
I
right,
have
so Dat Ascot, that's a great name.
That's good. I like that.
We like that. Man About Town. He asked, where do you see 343 taking the Halo series after this? Where can they go now that with the campaign and the multiplayer?
So for the campaign, we should probably avoid that.
play the
'cause
game and you'll
There's
take some guesses.
there's
And
a lot of
also,
places.
We'll be doing a Halo 4 spoiler cast coming up very soon where we will talk with no restrictions about all of this, so you will not want to watch it until you finish the game. But
We have theories.
Join us for that conversation because there is a lot to talk about.
But in the way of single player, I mean, we obviously know that Halo 4 is the beginning of a brand new trilogy, the Reclaimer trilogy. We won't get into what that means. But suffice to say, there's a lot of questions that get posed in Halo 4 that aren't answered. So, meaning like we know this is the first entry of a brand new trilogy. So, what about multiplayer? Like, do you feel like 343 has taken sort of the Halo multiplayer experience and moved it to another level, and that they can then continue moving it forward, or do you feel like it's going to just be slight improvements or tweaks to this?
I mean, I feel like this is the best multiplayer that Halo has ever had. It's not revolutionary in the sense that Modern Warfare or Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was when it first hit, where it was like, what is going on here? Everything here is new and different and crazy, and this is going to change everything. What's here may not change everything in the shooter genre, but what's here is amazing.
Yes.
Right, and keep in mind we're talking about what would happen in Halo 5, and Halo 4 isn't out yet, so. But because you have a snappy name, Dead Ascot, you're going to win a copy of Halo 4. But it'll be on PS3. So,
So
just
we're
kidding.
gonna do the last map we haven't seen, which is a map that I really don't like so far.
Oh,
that is
okay.
Ascent. It is the 3rd of the Forge-built maps.
Someone is changing my armor. Ooh, I'm gonna come down there. Sorry, carry on.
Did somebody make you pink?
No,
No,
I
he did that
made
himself.
Ryan.
Very nice. That's very good.
Someone made me blue. They took away my orange and my warrior helmet.
Midnight Designs, with a mind on design, is asking, has the emblem creation changed? And if so, how much?
Yeah, there's less options.
Yeah.
My cat with a bow tie can't wear a little gardening hat anymore. What up, 343?
Yeah, come on. Was
Sort
there
it
not enough-
out.
Was there not enough room on the disc?
Right?
Wait, so
Why doesn't the second disc have hat installs? That's
so
my
here's
question.
what I want to ask then. Can I still have a white unicorn with a pink horn?
See, I'm still unlocking a lot of that stuff, and I just got to the point now where I can use backgrounds at level 25.
Yeah, the one thing I don't like about the unlock system, and I'm fine unlocking Spartan armors and such, but the emblems all have to be unlocked over hours of time.
Right, I've played for like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 hours online so far, and I've just unlocked a circle to put around my little cat with
Oh,
the
right.
bow tie.
Alright.
But really, I have the cat with the bow tie, so
Today?
what do I need? Everything is good to go. Oh, stick that wall.
So
missed
the emblem creation suite doesn't sound like it's going to earn very many Swayzes on our scale.
The which?
The emblems?
No, the emblems. The emblems are not particularly Swayze.
They're not at all.
No.
So you
in fact, I would give
guys.
them. Oh man, I can't think of like a really bad Patrick Swayze movie. Is there a bad Swayze movie? Tweet at IGN hashtag Swayze.
Tweet what you feel like would be a bad Patrick Swayze movie as well, because that's important. Now this little spot right down here is taken directly out of a previous multiplayer
well, it's
map.
Just it's a Halo
man,
dish.
yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
dish.
but in the multiplayer context, when was the last time that we've seen this?
What was that map
It was
called?
a map called Ascension that we love.
Wow. See, I thought
from Halo 2.
Oh, see, I thought this was called Ascension. This is Ascent.
Right. Well, maybe.
man,
so
okay.
is this? Wait a second. I haven't played this map yet. Is this a remake of Ascension?
Oh no.
I mean, look at it. There's crags of
Well,
rocks.
I know,
and stuff
but
everywhere.
let me.
No, it's not even close.
Not at all. All right.
No.
Well, I don't know.
Ascension it was so wide open.
I
in
know
the
what
middle,
Ascension
right?
was.
It had all the
Absolutely. I mean,
routes
Ascension
down
was
low on the
was one
outside.
of the, I think, probably top 5 Halo 2 maps.
That's the one that sticks out to me the most.
Well, yeah, that's one that we would play Tower Power on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, that was
Rockets
brutal.
were amazing on Ascension.
Oh yeah, and then you'd have to make that jump.
Yep, jump down,
to
grab
get the
the rocket, come
rockets,
back up.
and then you would shoot back up into the middle. Also, Ascension was one of the maps notorious for super jumps. And
Guys, I love Halo so much.
I know, I do too. I love me some Ascension.
One of the dudes jacking your Wraith.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
That was not a euphemism.
Yeah.
See, there's no point in staying in that battle. See, this map. Okay, so this map.
You're so lost.
I don't like this map.
Oh wow,
because
yeah, I see exactly what
You
you
notice
mean.
it is a steep vertical hill. You start down. There's down here, and then you go up the hill. Now, when you're the blue team, you start down there. Your spawns are down there every time. So in team-based games,
There's turrets up here.
you're
climbing uphill.
Your spawns down there you're screwed. The one team is screwed. So for free for all, sure, if you want to play this, okay. But I'm just not liking. There's not a lot of flow to this map, in my opinion.
Yeah, something that I just noticed watching you get turned around there is something that is like the perfect example of map design that I don't like. Because when I'm playing multiplayer, I want to turn a corner and know, without even having seen the map. I want to be able to just intuit that I'm going to turn this corner and I'm going to be able to go exactly where I need to be. And this map does not have that. You turned a corner and it was just wrong.
It was just a wall.
I don't know if I buy that. That sounds a little crazy to me. I mean, it's a new map. You need to play through it. You
Sure,
need to figure
totally.
out
Of
where
Of course,
everything
but
is.
my initial impression, as opposed to the other maps, which I was like, oh, this map's cool. This map, my initial impression is, I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not
I hear what you're
right.
saying.
There's got to be a weak link somewhere. Some map has to be at the bottom.
So we're getting lots of questions in here. Does Halo 4, this is T. Sconey asks, does Halo 4 give you anything for playing countless hours of Halo Reach or Halo 3? Like a thank you set of armor or anything like that?
Not that I've seen. I played 30, 40 hours of Reach and I haven't seen anything. But maybe when it launches.
And there's lots of games that do that. Gears of War 3 did that,
Sure.
Borderlands 2. And do you think that's a miss for 343 to not say, hey, thank you for playing so much Halo 3 or Halo 4?
Maybe,
Or,
yeah. I mean,
Halo Reach, sorry.
but Reach wasn't their game.
True.
To that point, that was Bungie's thing. They're operating under a whole new system. They've redesigned everything, obviously to make it very much like Halo. But it's everything in Halo 4 is.
Yeah, and
new.
I don't want to necessarily have had to spend hundreds of hours with, what if I didn't like Reach as much, so I didn't spend as much time playing it?
That's true. And we didn't.
Correct.
This is just a crazy question. Real J Rutledge says, my friend Jessica wants to know what kind of magical shampoo you use on your beard. To me, my beard, I don't even know.
I hope you use some sort
My
of
wife
shampoo.
buys
Anything
it. I
will
think
do,
it's
really.
Suave. The magic's in the beard, not the shampoo. But thanks for asking, Jessica. We love you. Also, Albino Albert says that Lynchtacular is talking about Swayze's on IGN.
Yep.
I feel like I've been cheated on. I did mention that
I'm right here.
the
Let's do it,
Swayze
let's do it.
scale came from
the Ohio.
my visit to Iowa. And
Ohio,
IGN
Iowa? I don't know America.
yeah, IGN actually partnered with the University of Iowa this semester to take part in a video game journalism class and to help raise a discussion and dialogue about video game criticism. So that's where that came from. And Brian, you know we love you. I would never cheat on you. Oh my gosh, my computer is going down.
You've
We
been
need more
logged
Twitter
out.
questions, people.
Where are the tweets, Casey?
I know. Where are the tweets?
Where's
I
the-
still have them on my phone.
where's the
Here we go.
I just picked up my phone to look at tweets and just saw a note from Ryan Clement saying that they got kicked. This was 2 hours ago. We have not invited them back. Sorry, Clement.
Dick Eastwater says Tall Tale was a terrible Swayze movie. Tall Tale?
Is that like Five Goes West?
Man, I missed that one. That's probably
That was a
because
pretty
it's
good
terrible.
reference, by the way.
Yeah, that was a for a Canadian.
I'm
Guys,
trying.
we have about 15 minutes left. We are going to give away one more copy of Halo 4. This is IGN Live presents Halo 4. We're playing some multiplayer. This is King of the Hill on Ascent. Now, I don't know if you mentioned this explicitly, but it seems to me that the name of the map is drawn from you having to walk up the entire time.
Yep.
And that seems like it could be cool, but I don't know. You don't seem to like it much.
I'm not a fan.
I told Ryan when he first told me he wasn't really into this map because of the uphill nature. I remember there was a map in SOCOM 2 called Inawapi that was really amazing. Because the terrorists would hole up at the top of the hill, and the SEALs would have to sneak up this big hill. It was really steep, there weren't many ways in, and it was really challenging for like attack and defend modes. That was awesome. Somehow that one worked for me, but I'm so far not really feeling this map. We'll see when I spend more time with it.
Gotcha.
Play some CTF.
You guys are
maybe
not
play some
believers.
Extraction.
Not a high Swayze count for Ascent. Lovejoy117 asks, are there any fusion coils in Halo 4?
Nice shot. Any what, sorry?
Any fusion coils in Halo 4? He says, I see a lack of explosive props.
I've seen no explosive props. Seems to all rely on what you have on you.
I think that there are fusion coils in the single player, at least that I've seen. They seem
They're similar things.
From my experience, they didn't explode quite as readily.
Yeah.
But I think that they do still exist. Mike Lowell, 1993, asks, do the turrets on the back of Warthogs overheat again?
Yes.
Yeah.
We saw that. You could see that on the meter when I was.
Yeah, as do the weapons on the Mantis, which
the Mantis overheats very
Yeah, you have to be
quickly.
careful. Like I think that they've tried to, all things considered, really still maintain balance with weapons. You know, you have a highly overpowered, killing implement, but if you overuse it, it'll lock up.
It's interesting that you look at the Mantis and you see this giant Metal Gear, and you have to use short controlled bursts. That's crazy.
By the way, I want to point out we've been playing all custom games today.
Yeah.
You actually rank up quite a bit faster. You gain more experience when you're playing online in the matchmaking.
Yeah, we're making next to no XP.
Yeah, we'd be normally after 2 hours we'd be up quite a bit more than this.
Yeah, because when you finish a matchmaking round, you gain about 1,400 points just for completing the round.
Do we have any requests before we go? Okay, so we've now seen every mode and every map.
Yeah.
We have seen everything.
I'd like to see Flood actually on a new map.
You want to go Flood again? We can do that.
What would you guys say is the best close quarters map? Like, is there a lockout or a midship in this?
No,
Not
I don't
really.
think so. I mean, as far as, again, the instant classic lockout status, but
Adrift is about the closest you're going to get.
Adrift is, yeah, I mean, I do like Haven a lot. Quite a bit.
Let's play Flood on one of those.
All right.
We did Adrift earlier. Or sorry, Abandon.
And in the meantime, guys, we are still taking your tweets, taking your questions, and your requests. So if there's something that you didn't see us play, we've already gone through Dominion, Extraction, Team Slayer, SWAT, Oddball, Capture the Flag, and we've played on every single map. But we're going to be playing for about another 15 minutes, so let us know what you want to see, and we will set it up and have Alfredo shoot us in the face.
That's what we've been having happened to us all morning.
That's about it.
I'm going to go downstairs and I want to study his tactics. Maybe
Buy
he
him
can
some
teach me
pizza.
I saw
something.
on Twitter, Sean Finnegan, one of our video guys, tweeted, would you like Alfredo and I to be on different teams?
Yeah.
Yes!
Yes, Sean's another
He's very good.
cold ringer.
He's probably Alfredo 01.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, send us your tweets to @IGN, #Halo4.
Halo 4.
And we're going to get some Swayze on here.
You know what I like about Flood is it kind of levels the playing field a little bit. If you're Alfredo or Sean and you're awesome, it's, you don't have an immediate advantage. It's more, Flood is more about team tactics and how good you are with, like, everybody has the same gun, so.
Yeah. Different armor abilities.
Ryan McCaffrey.
That's the very
Flood's about team tactics as he runs away from his team.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for anybody here.
Whoa! Now you're completely separated.
You're a renegade, McCaffrey.
Well, let me show you. I'll show you a fun little trick to get back up.
Oh, look at you.
Whoops! I overshot
And down he
it.
goes.
I overshot it.
He's a map
Wow, I never even-
gymnast.
I never
Oh,
even-
here we
God.
go. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Oh, it didn't get bad.
This new shotgun
Hold on.
is such a
It's close.
beast. It looks so awesome compared to like the dinky little Halo 2, 3 shotgun.
Hey, let's not take anything away from the Halo 2 or 3 shotty. Okay,
Listen,
but
we
this
love
one,
that shotty.
This one is better.
We love
That's
it.
all we're saying. But we
Whoa.
still love the old
Okay.
shotgun. We'll forever love it. Oh, and now you've got a strange protrusion. Nice.
Good jump.
Oh, that
I
hurt.
did not get the jump properly there.
That really hurt. Steel Blow. I can't say your name. Steel Ball asks, how's the frame rate in multiplayer?
The only time I've ever seen it take a dive is we're doing some 4-player legendary co-op on Spartan Ops, and there was one part in the final mission, actually, Chapter 5, Episode 1, where there was so much Promethean, just crawlers and watchers and knights going. It was so much going on that it actually hitched a little bit. But usually, as you can see here, usually, even with 16 players, or we've got 12 right now, but usually it's awesome. It's very smooth.
We haven't really talked much about Spartan Ops. How do you guys feel about that?
I really enjoy it. I mean, Ryan and I played it a couple nights in a row, and I like just the smaller nature of it. You jump in a very quick match. It takes about 10 minutes to roll through each one on Legendary.
Well, not longer than that. I mean,
some of them were like 11 minutes. Others took 15, 20. It depends on how good you are.
But the point is, Spartan Ops isn't going to take. It's not 2 hours of content for each mission or.
Every week, it's probably going to be about an hour of content.
Yeah, it's like an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, and the missions are great. I love They're just really tight, really focused.
Yeah,
I mean, you go in and you have an objective. Like the first one in Episode 1
it's all
is
vehicles.
Yeah, it's all vehicles. You jump in a Warthog or a Ghost or a Wraith. You destroy 3 control points. You fight through a bunch of Covenant, and you set a bomb and destroy that control point. Or you fight off the drop ships, and it's just really fast. It's very combat focused. And I like it a lot, and I can't wait to see more.
Now, you said that there's not much reason to go back and replay it in your review, Ryan.
I did say that.
But then Mitch just said that last night you guys were playing Spartan Ops to grind XP. So is that a potential use case for playing Spartan Ops multiple times? Or
it is, but to a point,
or is that just silly talk?
Once you level up your character enough to where you don't need experience points anymore, and you have your specialization, that's gonna wear off. Now, granted, that takes a while.
Yeah.
But still, it's Firefight was built for replayability. That was the point of the game.
And there's the arcadiness of
the
there's the point structure.
There is none of that.
Right.
So you feel like they got it together.
Do you feel like that's a miss?
No,
that maybe that they could potentially add that though?
Yeah, it's just different.
It's a different kind of good.
I understand that when you're making a game, you have a time and you have budget and you have to make choices, and they decided to not include Firefight. But Firefight is something I would love to see return again, because I think in the Halo 4 sandbox with the Halo 4 weapons and the Promethean enemies, it would work really well.
In some ways, the mission structure of at least the first episode feels very Firefighty, where it's just waves, and you kind of hold out in a small space.
Right. And there's definitely moments in the single-player campaign that feel that way as well. And some of them are good, and some of them also feel a little bit like, just survive this wave, survive this wave,
press this button, survive this wave, and do it again.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Where the heck did he go? Holy cow.
Wasted.
In the head.
Yeah.
I didn't think I got him there. I love that I bothered to reload.
Right. Throw that one shell in there.
T. Sconey has a question about your review. Said you mentioned terminals that you were kind of they were kind of annoying in the campaign. Did they pull you completely out of the game?
Completely, 100% out of the game. You
like
have to
literally,
you have to go to Waypoint to view them. And the thing is, they're really good, and they actually add a lot to the story.
Why are they separate?
They talk a lot about both the main villain of the game and his relationship with another important character in the game. And you can't view them in the game. You have to go to Halo Waypoint to view them. Oh, thanks a lot.
Well done. So it's also interesting that they locked that material out, because I feel like the material in the terminals is crucial. So, I mean, if you miss out on the terminals during your campaign playthrough, that was awesome.
That was amazing.
The IGN Wiki will have all of the terminal videos available.
Oh, I pulled the trigger too late.
And I mean, that's where I'm going to watch them. I'm going to get it all there, and then go grind them for achievements.
Interesting.
Another flood tie.
But I only found a couple terminals in my first playthrough, and I was looking for them.
Yeah, well, if you look at the wiki on IGN.com, we've got them all.
We have them all.
Detailed.
Speaking of going on to IGN.com to look at more Halo content, we have a Halo 4 episode of Cheap Cool Crazy coming up. That's on our YouTube channel, Start. I believe that's going to go live today at noon, so definitely check that out if you're into Halo and Master Chiefy type stuff. That'll be Naomi and the kids talking about the Halos. We have more questions coming in. Be sure to send us yours. We have about 8 minutes left. We're going to give away one more copy of the game before we finish up. But Nathan Greenwood 5 asks, if the host quits a game in Halo 4 multiplayer, does the game pause?
Yes.
That really annoyed me in Reach.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
We've seen some of that already.
That's just how it works. How their system works. And let's
it's all pure.
Let's end
servers.
with some high quality maps and high quality game modes here.
All right, sounds good. Either Exile or Ragnarok.
Exactly.
Okay.
Maybe we'll see if we have time for one more Ragnarok after this.
I think we should. I think we'll be good. But yes, guys, send us your questions. We are at IGN, hashtag Halo 4. If you're just joining us, we're playing Halo 4 multiplayer a week before the game comes out. We just put our review live. It got 9.8 Swayzes out of 10 on IGN.com via our own executive editor, Ryan McCaffrey, sitting directly to my left, to your right. And here is it CTF?
Stage right.
That's right. So more
Get that
CTF
saw.
on Exile.
Get the saw. My
Exile,
favorite new gun.
Exile definitely seems like it's completely suited for CTF and,
This
and
map
Dominion.
is awesome.
Let's roll.
Now go find some bad guys and shoot them with that saw, and let's
Yeah. Tear 'em up.
let's show off what to me feels like the most Battlefield or Call of Duty type weapon in Halo. Right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's so good, you guys. It shoots really fast. It's extremely powerful. It might even be a little bit overpowered.
Well, but the range, it doesn't have the
it's-
greatest
yeah.
range on Earth.
It's mid-range at best.
now if the suppressor could pull off half of what the saw does, I think it would be a different story.
Okay, now.
Go. Get out of here, James.
Oh, I just ran out of. My clip went empty there.
Right, and we talked about this before, but that's another one of the tweaks to gameplay modes like Capture the Flag. You can now brandish a weapon, which switches things up. It also feels like you can run faster. Like previously in CTF,
Yeah, you were
slowed
slowed
down significantly.
Nobody wanted to carry
when
the
you were a
flag
flag
because it
carrier.
kind of sucked.
Yeah, exactly. It was kind of lame. Same thing happened with Oddball as well, and it doesn't seem to be the case necessarily.
Nobody's even paying attention. You got it.
All right, where are we going? Let's head for
Yeah,
the
go
cave
through the
system.
caves. Yeah.
There is a cave system in the middle in case you're on foot. Go
Love it.
take the high road here.
The art direction in all of these multiplayer maps, by the way, is
It's
fantastic.
amazing.
The colors shift. The lighting is amazing. On like the inside here, it's like there's blue and there's yellow, and you come outside and it's green and bright.
Defend me!
It's so pretty.
Now, to me, this map, that area that you just ran through,
Yeah,
feels
nailed it.
feels a lot like that map in Halo 3, where there was the base up on top and then there was the tunnel underneath with rockets. What was that one called?
I'm not listening to you right now.
Okay, not you,
And
Ryan.
you're asking the guy with the worst memory about multiplayer maps.
man.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we killed each other. Oh, somebody else got me.
Tweeted IGN.
Very nice. Yeah, tweet at IGN. Tell me what that map was called, and maybe we'll just give you the last copy of Halo 4. But it had mongooses
Steal
on
that.
it.
I'm trying. Oh, that's right. I don't
Was
have
it
the plasma pistol
Outdoors.
It was outdoors, but there was a base downstairs, and then there was kind of like not quite a base, but it was upstairs. It was like a little enclave. There was Shoddy right there. There was BR up at the top, and then there was a snipers out at the edge, and there was a drop down. You could drop down into sort of that route that was below.
That's
Maybe
awesome.
it was contamination. Is that what it was called, or I don't know.
Sorry, man.
I'll have to
No
look
good
it
to
up. I'll look it up on IGN.com.
Oh, I think our flag will actually be better off back
Yeah,
there.
right? It's way better defended now. I don't know how they're going to get it either.
Get a Gamer Tag asks, is there an elephant vehicle as hinted in the past trailers?
Elephant? No, there's something else, but I won't spoil it for you.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it like the elephant?
I won't
I already
no
know what
comment.
it is. No
No
comment,
comment.
huh? Okay. I already know what it is.
It's
so.
not in multiplayer.
I don't wanna get
by the
yelled
way.
No,
at
it's not in multiplayer, no.
By our listeners.
We
But
don't want to
there's-
spoil any of
There's
the single
something
player.
there's something awesome.
There's a lot of surprises in the
yeah.
Halo 4 single player campaign. And don't let anybody ruin them for you.
Glow 112233333 asks, is there fall damage? And if
Nope. Nope.
Okay, well there you go. Doop. No fall
Nope.
damage, buddy.
You
Question
just
answered.
jump from as high as you want to.
That's just crazy talk.
jump from space like that
we
Red
need
Bull
to get
guy.
to their.
So what's this crazy business
There's
with?
where the tank lives, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, with sharks and manta rays.
I wish I knew, but I'm kind of into it.
Is that just a part of Infinity Slayer? Like,
Yeah, I mean, that's just the War
because
Games teams.
yeah, but so in Spartan Ops you have team names. Like there's Crimson,
Majestic and Crimson.
Right. Now, interestingly, those are the names of the new map packs that are going to be coming out as DLC. Let me get that
Yeah.
information.
Oh, you're
here.
right. I didn't even pick up on that. Casey's so much better at this than me.
No. Okay, so
Why,
there's
he's the
3.
boss.
So
I also heard about that before I played Halo.
343 and Microsoft announced that there are 3 map packs that are going to be coming out post-release. There is a map pass that you can
Map
buy for $25 or
Saves you $5.
yeah, or 2,000 Microsoft points, and you get the packs at
Oh,
15%
Gauss Hog.
discount. But the 3 packs are Crimson, Majestic, and Castle. Now, I believe those are all names that are taken directly from Spartan Ops.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Sharks and Manta Rays in Infinity has some. I don't know if it's a direct relation to that or if it's literally just, hey, you're red and you're blue and You know, when you're a jet, you're a jet. You know, not so much.
No, I follow. I'm with you. I like
What would
it.
have happened to West Side Story if Patrick Swayze was in it?
What if?
Man, we really need to go to In-N-Out. All right, guys, we have 2 more minutes left. I don't even know what to say. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to another game on Valhalla Rock. But please continue to send us your questions in these last final moments. We'll see if we can pull off another flag score here.
Go for it. Go for it. Can you get back in that Warthog?
I can't. I mean, yeah, he'd have to drive me.
I think he's trying.
But nobody on your team is smart enough to do that. Just there you go! Oh no!
That was an impressive battle
man.
rifle shooting there.
Yep.
Alfredo again.
Let's just
yeah.
pretend that the manta ray is a Pixies
Who invited
reference.
him?
It's a Pixies
It's a
reference?
Pixies reference. We'll just
Okay.
say that. They really love Pixies in the future.
The dream of the 90s is alive in
25,
on
55.
on the Infinity. That's
Yeah.
right.
On the Infinity.
We're about to lose, by the way.
Do Spartans watch Portlandia?
Yeah, Portland in the future, in 500 years in the future, Casey, Portlandia is, it's on every channel.
That's the actual way
It's the
that
new
they,
Everybody Loves Raymond. It's
May-
just everywhere.
Well, maybe that's the way that they feel, or that's what they feel like is a representation of our version of,
Of the-
modern
right.
society.
Yeah.
That's what they use to
it's like watching
create
Ken
their
Burns
history.
documentaries
Absolutely.
now.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's accurate. Absolutely. Okay, guys, we are almost done here. Can you pull it off?
Oh, nice shot.
I don't know.
Just
You're
defending. Here, we gotta go. We need some
Go for
offense.
it. Go on the attack.
You're
I
down.
really
Make it
need a
happen.
Banshee or
you're
something.
down 1
Is
point.
the
Send us
Banshee,
your
around?
send us your final questions. We are going to wrap it up
man.
after this match. We will not stop prematurely. We're just going to figure out who's going to win here.
Did we give away that last copy?
We're going to give it away here at the very end, so I need some more tweets, people.
Make it
Send me the tweets to @IGN #Halo4.
There's the Banshee. Get to it.
Oh, it lives upstairs.
Yeah.
We have
Double
been
hang
playing
away.
Halo 4 multiplayer. We showed off all the modes.
Yep. All
the
We
maps.
showed off all the
Every map.
maps. And our review is live on IGN.com right now.
Watch the video review because
Yep.
it is awesome.
It is incredibly awesome. And also tune in to our Start channel today. Right about now, it's going to be going live, our Halo 4 episode of Cheap Cool Crazy.
YouTube.com/start.
That's right. And let's see if we can pull off a win here. Ryan's in the Banshee.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Don't worry about that guy. He doesn't even know you're there. Mark it up.
There is a guy right there, though. Let's see if I can do something to him.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Very good.
All right, you
Oh,
boys
cool,
get it.
yeah.
I'll defend you from the sky.
Oh,
Right
killed
in the
me.
face.
Avenger.
But they have the flag as well.
Uh-oh. Get their flag carrier. Oh, he's got it right there.
So they have to score and return.
I couldn't quite get in.
He's down though.
Man, you're
You were
just
tearing it up. I
destroying
love
me.
it.
Wait,
That
you
was
just
the best.
you just earned a
just-
Banshee splatter. That's amazing.
I
Oh
just
no!
Single-handedly.
This
saved
is the
day.
greatest.
This is a great way to
awesome.
end the show.
Oh my god. All right, he's on his way. You got your buddy. He's on route.
Just doing loopy loops.
That's not really what I wanted.
Getting cocky with your barrel rolls. Another one. This is the best.
I'm about to get boarded though. Yeah.
Yeah,
just
there it
happened.
is. Excuse me.
I tried to bail out there, it didn't, but I had already started the boarding process. They'd already called a group to board.
Oh, there it is.
That was a good
Tried.
finale, though.
I tried.
All right, guys. We are going to, unless I get some more tweets here. Let's see. We'll take the final tweet. What do we got here?
Are we turning to our personal phones?
Yeah, I have so many here. Well, first of all, Real Rutledge asked Ryan, "Do you have beard envy?" I don't think he does. So I think Brian's.
No,
I
I
think
do.
Brian's
To
very
each their
confident.
own.
I do.
Oh. You were wrong. The Halo 3 map is not Guardian. That's not the one I was talking about. Let's see if anybody could find. If anybody tweeted me with the name of the map.
Can we give the last copy to Sean Finnegan for asking if he and Alfredo should be on different
No.
teams?
Oh,
Because that's a pretty good question.
Let's see here. We'll just give it to T. Sconey. He's been with us the whole time. He
Yes.
says, "What do you think would be?" Oh God. Just
lost
died.
it.
I just
You
lost
lose
it. It's okay. He's been sending great tweets though. So he says, "What do you think will be the most popular multiplayer playlist at launch? CTF or ...
I mean, Slayer has traditionally been the one
Yeah,
that people
so is-
gravitate toward, but
I
I
think
love
people are-
objective stuff.
Yeah, people are going to want to try out Dominion and Extraction, and the two new modes.
Yeah.
That's going to prove popular early on for sure.
Well, there you have it, guys. We are IGN. I am Casey Lynch. This is Ryan McCaffrey and Mitch Dyer. We've been playing Halo 4 multiplayer. Thanks so much for tuning in. Tweet us more questions at IGN, and we'll continue to talk with you about the game. And check out our review on IGN.com. And for
As
all
well
things Halo 4, as well as,
if in the review, be sure to check out, we put together a really, really cool 90-second multiplayer montage set to the music of one of the Halo 4 soundtrack songs. That's really worth checking
It's
out.
really
It's just-
cool.
It's like all of multiplayer and its awesomeness distilled into a minute and a half.
Very nice. So there you have it, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for everybody that was playing with us, and we will see you soon.